So, what is it you would like to accomplish?
Does attacking take a single action or does it take 2 actions?
Depends on the attack type. Full auto takes 2. A regular shot at your weapon's rate of fire or single shot only takes 1 action.
Alright, I'm assuming these things are already mean and not so fun, so I'm going to move right here. I would like to move here and shoot it. So move here, shoot it.
Okay. What is your weapon's range? Weaponry.
I have a shotgun, so it's not like fantastic. Oh wow, okay. Well, that's not happening.
Well, you can still take the shot, but which weapon are you using?
I'm using a katana.
M23.
M23. Yeah.
So that's only 20 feet, and you're at, from here, 55. Yeah. So that'd be a -6 on top of whatever you've got. But it is a large creature, which gives you a +2, so you're only at -4 for that.
Okay. Plus dex, because that's aiming?
Yes, and then whatever your natural attack roll is.
Alright. Alright, so I'll do that. So... roll d20, and then you said -6...
-4 total. Due to the modifiers.
Plus my modifier. Alright. Bang.
So,
boom,
the shotgun rings out. And are we doing ties for the attacker or ties for the defender?
Your call?
I think defender might be better. This one, it seems really hard to get to buff your defense, but that's just what I...
That is a good point. I will agree with that. So your shot catches it in the side, and go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Damage is on the weapon.
Yes, it is 2. No.
Yeah. But is it modified at all, or is it just what it says on the gun?
Should just be what it is on the gun.
Okay. Boom.
Very nice.
All
So
right.
your round catches this thing in the side, and you can tell that it was a decent shot, but it hasn't gotten past this extra epidermal layer of, like, again, it seems kind of chitinous in design. But that will be your turn. So, Christophus,
Yes.
you are up.
All right. I'm going to do my signature tactic and use tactical cloak, which essentially it turns me invisible for 2 turns. So I'm gonna do that, and then I guess I'll make a hide check. I don't know. The character gains a +10 bonus to hide checks, and while under this power effects, he must make the check every round. Okay, so I'm gonna do my hide check if I can get to the thing, and if I can find it on my character sheet.
Okay.
So many goddamn skills in this game. Hide. There we go. And I hide, and that'll be my turn.
Very nice. And it is kind of midday, so it's bright out. There's nothing really to hide behind. But as far as you can tell, well, that's a small icon. It's on there, but you have a good feeling that you're hidden.
Okay.
And how much action was that? I'm guessing it was full.
Or
was that just one?
I mean, I'm just gonna end my turn there anyways, because if I attack or anything, it'll break my stealth cloak thing. So.
Alright, I'm just wondering if you might want to move closer.
Yeah. Okay, this thing in the middle, is that like a fountain, or what is that?
Yes, the central structure is a fountain. The yellow area is where the water features are.
Okay.
The gray center is like a big statue that you can't really climb or use.
Alright, then I'm gonna move right there.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright. How do you say that? Miar? Okay, you're muted, but you're up.
No, I'm not muted.
Well, you were for that. Maybe it's just too quiet.
How far away is it? And yellow, you said is how much cover? Half obstructed.
Mm-hmm. It'll count as half cover.
So, am I able to know Phil is there?
He's technically hidden, and you may have seen him go hidden, but I guess you would have to roll a spot check to see if you know where he moved to. Because as far as you know, he went hidden down where he was.
Is that a free action? Or is
Yes.
it- I'll just roll a spot check to see. Wow.
You glance around, but you can't really tell where he went.
Well, I grumble about the fact that once again, when I'm going for an interview, Christophus just is gone. So I'm going to.
I'm gonna seethe in my tactical cloak. You fucking idiot! This is how we do things. I hide and get the hidden camera footage.
And just a quick clarification. You can be standing on a spot where there is a little white around it.
Like that one?
Yeah. And be counted as in that cover. I know what you're trying to do over there, Goal, so you're fine, but
Oh,
just
So
for a
technically-
future,
You can stand right there.
I can stand right here. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
so
Fine.
long as the full square is not taken, you can stand there, and that will count you as like against that object.
Okay, like leaning against it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So. Am I aware of if it's intelligent or not?
Let me look at the stat sheets because that sounds like a check. Give me a knowledge biology.
That roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Taking a look at the creature, you can see everything I described before, and you get a better look at it and notice that these plates have minor gaps in them, and it has a couple of
Um. hmm. I'm gonna yell at it and basically try to see if it's intelligent or hostile before attempting to get some information, hoping that the invisible asshole is somewhere nearby to cover me if in case things go south.
Alrighty.
That would be my action.
What do you want to yell at it?
Just like, yes, I'm Yell Meow Cat. Thank you. I just basically go like, hey you, what you doing here? just trying to just have like a normal conversation, really.
Okay. So you do that, but don't know if it will do anything until its next turn. So,
I'm so confused.
Nafir, you're up.
Why are you
I'm still
confused?
I'm reading that thing that Tyler posted in the Discord and tagged me in, and I'm just so confused now. Because there's only $5. He pocketed 2 of them. There is no extra dollar.
Order operations, my friend.
Oh my god. There's $2 in the attendant's pockets, and he gave $3 split amongst, so that means all $5 are accounted for. What is this imaginary extra dollar you're talking about?
So one paid, the guys paid $9, $9 each, right?
Yes.
9 plus 9 is 27, plus the $2 in the attendant's pocket. Where's the last dollar?
I don't.
Because there's $9, $9, and $9 in the cashier right now.
No, you're using the wrong numbers. The hotel has 25, the attendant has 2, the guys have $3.
Right. That's the joke.
If you just use random numbers and add them together, that doesn't just make it true. That's not how math works. Okay. Anyways, I walk up to it and I'm going to punch it. What's the modifier for being large? +1 something?
It is. Oh shoot! I forgot to look that up. I gave Tyler
triggered.
+2, so go ahead and take a +2.
What the hell? Oh,
This
it.
is bad math. What the?
Okay, that's.
So you technically got 12.
Yeah. Okay, that. All right, I have to look at how that works.
There's 2 pluses between the 2 and the 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what weapon are you using? Just so I have the
I
flavor.
punch it. It's
Oh, you
I
punch
use my
it?
biotics to punch it really hard.
All right. So this Mass Effect field encompasses your fist, and you swing at the thing, but it catches it on one of those giant mandible-like things that are coming out of its sides, and deflects it off.
Okay.
Okay, so that was your turn. It is up. And this thing, since you are right on top of it, is going to go for Nafir.
Awesome.
First, it opens up the mandibles wide and tries to bring them both in on you in your torso to try and like compact you in the middle and hold you in place.
Okay.
So first, it's going to roll to attack. So that. So it tries to pinch you between these pincers, but you manage to duck underneath it, and these things just smack together with this impressive amount of force, kind of
Okay.
leaving this sound in your ears that's rather unpleasant. And seeing that fail, it's going to go in for 2 bite attacks.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing hidden rolls. Okay.
Yes, I'm keeping enemy rolls hidden. Well, do you want to see them?
No, I don't care. I know Tyler prefers everything hidden,
Everything.
including our rolls hidden.
Okay, well, we'll decide before next game whether we want it one way or the other. For right now, I'm just going to stick with this.
Yeah.
So, this thing goes in to bite you the first time. And just, I guess it hit a curb and didn't really know, or didn't really expect it there. So its face hits the dirt and its mandible things bite the curb, digging a gouge out of the concrete. So it will not be able to take the second bite because it has to get back up.
Okay.
So
Hold me.
Goal, you are up.
Alright. So I don't want to blast this guy. Okay. I think I'm gonna move right here for a clearer shot.
Okay. You will have to go around that cover, so I would impose probably a 5-foot cost
Oh,
to that.
sorry. Is there a way to cancel that if you're starting the move, Charles? With the spacebar thing? Okay. So wait, to walk around that would be 5 feet. So
Yes, just minus 5 feet if you're trying to go around.
all right. So can move like right there then, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I am going to blast it. Heck yeah.
Okay. It's a large creature. You are
35.
35, so that is only -3 for the range penalty, but you're shooting into a melee now. Which is... I gotta look at the roll again. It's another penalty.
Is it just a penalty for shooting into melee?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sorry, I gotta look this up.
No
Alright.
rush.
Do you have the precise shooting perk?
I do not.
So... There it is, shooting into melee. When you are targeting with a ranged or threatened by one of your allies, you take a -4 penalty on your attack roll.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Wow.
But a +2 because it's big. Yes.
Yeah, so you're at a total of -6.
Okay. I don't know if this will
-6.
work. I'm doing this for science. It worked. Alright, crap.
Wait, did that include your dex?
Oh, okay, no, but
I'm just saying, I'll say all the modifiers, but you guys need to remember your
Right,
base
right.
shooting bonus.
Well, I had done the math wrong in my head, and it just so happened that your math inclusion, but I was forgetting that I moved closer, so. Alright,
Okay, so what do I add to that 9?
a 1.
Okay, so 10.
Yeah.
So no, because you're trying to be careful not to hit Nafir, your shot goes a little bit too wide off to its back and does not connect.
Okay.
So Christophus, you're up.
Okay, so I guess I will fucking whip out my sniper rifle and shoot at this guy. And I know... Okay, so I get extra damage. Okay, so it's -4 for shooting into combat.
-4 for shooting into melee combat.
Okay.
Has technically half cover because of all the obstructions between you,
Okay.
but
So
it is large, so
so half cover would be how much of a negative to my roll?
I think by the rules it's just a -1.
Okay, so -1 total of, and then I get +2 for because it's a big guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then -4 for in the melee.
Okay, so
Actually, I think half cover is -2, and then 3/4 is -4, and then full cover is just... Or no. Shoot. I'm gonna look that up.
Okay.
Okay, can't look that way. Oh. There's cover line effect. Okay, degree of cover. 1/4, which is what I picture the yellow squares to be,
Okay.
is +2 to defense.
Okay. So it just adds to his AC. It doesn't add to my. It doesn't negate part of my roll. Or it's not a negative modifier on my roll. Is what I'm saying.
They amount to the same thing, and for me personally, it's easier to
Okay.
follow if I put the negative on your attack.
Okay. So it's a -2 for that.
Yes, -2 for that. 1/2, which is the red stuff, is +4, so -4 to attacks.
Okay. So
And 3/4, which is the black stuff, is +7.
okay. So and then I get +2 because he's a big guy. So -6 is +7. Okay. So that means I get +1 of this roll. All right.
Alright, so you whip out your sniper. I'm assuming you're bracing it on the edge of the fountain there.
Yeah.
You get a nice angle between some of the water features and little spigots, and take your shot, which connects with the creature's side. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So R 3d6, and then I get an extra d6, so it's 4d6 worth of damage. There we go.
Whoa.
Thank you.
What gun are you using?
I'm using the Mantis. It's a single shot. The base damage is 3d6, but when I shoot out of my tactical cloak, it gives me an extra d6 worth of damage with a sniper rifle.
That was very nice. I
Yes.
don't know if snipers did that much. Alright, so you smack this thing, and your round sinks.
Wait, the Mantis, the small is 3d6.
Is it?
Medium is 3d8.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh my god.
Alright, yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna let you re-roll that, but remember it.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 3d8 plus 1, 6 instead.
Okay, so you smack this thing hard in the side, and again, its chitinous armor seems to absorb most of it, but you can tell that the armor seems to be on its last legs.
Okay.
So is that your full action?
Yeah, that'll be my turn right there.
Miar, you're up. You're muted.
I was just looking up. Okay, so seeing as it didn't do anything when I yelled at it, I'm just going to move right here using this as wall. This as cover.
Yep.
And I'll just take a shot at this guy.
Alright, what weapon are you using?
Assault rifle, which is 70 range.
Okay, so no range penalty there. You are shooting in the melee.
Which is -4, but I have +2 for my dex, then +2 because he's large.
And I think it counts as flanked now. So that would be an additional +2? I just saw it, but I didn't recognize it. Yeah, it was +2.
Nice.
Was that
So
single round? Sure.
no, that's 4 shots fully auto.
Okay, so the first one hits.
Then the next one is just 1d20. Right.
Yes.
Would you rather me do damage or roll to see which ones hits than roll damages?
Roll to see which hit. And isn't Tyler, or no, Charles, isn't there a way to, like, in brackets, roll X amount of d20 but not add their numbers?
Well, the problem is each one of them isn't going to be a d20.
I know, but you'll just have to remember that the first one is +2, then 0, then -2, then -4.
You could want to do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just separate each roll into different square brackets, you can do something like that.
Okay, I'd like to do something like that in the future, because it just keeps everything fast.
Alright.
Something like that.
I'm assuming you put the brackets.
Double brackets, I think.
Check the Discord. That's how you that's how you want to write it.
Alright.
Oh,
then-
it's been the 1d20, but just change the mods how you need them per shot.
Then what I'm going to do is just going to make this, since this is going to be for a long time, my average, then we can add the mods later.
And then make sure you're tracking ammo as well.
There.
We'll just cut off that last one.
Okay.
Oh,
And those are with the actual numbers.
okay, let's cut off that first one, because it's the one you've already rolled.
Well, that would be no. We can't do that because my first one is with the +2. My last one is the one.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Cut off the first one, because it's at a +2.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, we'll cut off the first one. So you got a 21, an 18, an 11, and 14. So the first and second round sink into its side. The third round does not. And the fourth round catches it, but deflects off. So roll me 2 damages.
I'm creating the macro. Just so next time I don't have weapons. Macro add. Right, this is just me testing the macro effect. Okay. Okay, so you said 2 damages?
Yes.
I'm trying to remember. If I remember right, this gun does. Three damage.
Oh, okay. Alright, so the first round sinks into it, and finally seems to pierce the armor as it causes a little gout of blood out of the shell. And then the next one also goes through the armor, but doesn't seem to hurt it too much. So that is... Okay, the fear is up.
Alright. I swing out with my Omni Blade.
Alright, make your attack roll.
Ah, yeah!
Alright,
That
so
is
again,
all.
you swing with your Omni Blade, but this giant mandible that tried to pinch you smacks the blade away. On the side, because it's an Omni Blade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Okay, is that your...
Take the 2 actions to swing at heavy melee weapon, so that's all.
Okay. So it is up.
Alright.
And seeing as you haven't bothered it too much, It's gonna lose focus on you and go for this guy that just thundered it.
I missed. Really?
Well, you did hurt it and you're closer, so it's going for you. So that is how far? Yeah, plenty.
Prestidigitation. Soil is pants, so it runs over.
So this thing ducks down with its mandibles spread out a little bit, touching the concrete below it, and then thunders forward on all four, leaving big old thumps on the ground as it goes. Right up to you.
Do I get the
And then-
AOP it?
Hmm?
Do I get the AOP it? Attack opportunity?
Yes, you'll get an opportunity as it goes by. And then tries to pinch you between its pincers. So take your attack of opportunity.
Alright, here we go. Competency is not my strong suit. This is what we're learning for so far.
Okay, so you take your swipe, but it just catches that mandible again and skips off, unable to get to the weaker hide below. And then it is going to make its attack on goal. Unfortunately, it misjudges the distance, and these pincers come together just in front of you. But it's going to continue the charge anyway, and push the now pointed pincers into you for a second attack
Oh, push that.
to try and buck you up off your feet.
Alright.
This one does catch you. It hits you in the gut, knocks you up, and back 5 feet. Make a dexterity save. Or what is that? Acrobatics, I think?
There's like balance. That's a
Yeah,
good
make
one.
a balance test.
A balance. Okay.
I gotta learn the subtle differences here.
Gosh.
No, that would not have made it. So, unfortunately, you fall back on your butt after taking... Oops. Wrong slash.
Gosh dang it, what the heck, people?
After taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Where is my shields as opposed to my health?
It should be the blue one. I don't know why they're not letting you edit them. I recently went to subscriber, so it's probably changed something.
Oh, I can edit. Okay, there we go. I just had to switch my tool. No, wait. Maybe
No,
not?
sorry, I was on it. You're fine.
Okay. There we go.
Okay,
Push.
so that will be its turn.
Shit. But you knocked me back 5 feet, right?
Yes.
Alright. Sick. Alright, well, that sucks. Get away from me, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see if I kite this way. Like that. And then I'll blast it.
Okay, it will take an attack of opportunity at you.
Oh, even though I'm 5 feet back?
Yep, the token,
Ah,
which I drew,
mandible.
is a bit misleading, but those mandibles are long. It has reach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I might not do that then. It's right there.
Okay.
I guess. I'm just gonna shoot it. I don't know if I could shoot it twice, but I'm gonna shoot it.
Is there any penalties for shooting while in melee?
I'd
It's
hope not
technically
for
a melee.
shotgun users.
Well, I need your inputs and to look up quick.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find some.
I'd say with like the bulkier weapons maybe, but like a shotgun, it's just
Oh, it's the only penalty is that if you use your gun to attack it, it will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so if I shoot it here, it's gonna attack me anyways. If I move, it'll attack me, but then I get to shoot it.
Technically
that-
yes, because you're threatened in its.
Match. Alright. Alright, I might do it anyways. I'm just gonna move in that case then.
How's that butthole feeling,
Right.
Jordan?
Here.
Alright, so it will take its attack of swing at you as one of the mandibles swipes out and tries to clock you in the side.
Mhm.
Which it does manage to land.
Of course.
This thing catches you in the shoulder, which pings off of your shield.
29 damage.
Jared, what are you doing?
What?
Playing Near Automata when
I'm
we're
making sure it's working.
Oh, sure.
For 3 points of damage.
Okay,
Let me check if League of Legends is working.
my turn.
No, of course not. That'd be rude.
I'm in perfect
Cool.
range. There's no melee. So just my dex mod.
Dex mod +2 because it is a large creature.
Sick. Died. Wow.
That's me IRL, dude.
Nope. So as you're running away from this thing, it catches you and your shields light up as it takes the impact, and then you kind of turn back over your shoulder, line up the gun, take a shot, but it just pings over the thing's back.
Okay.
So Christophus.
Christophus? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna reload my gun and then take another shot at this guy.
Okay, so that's one action, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. So I still get
You're not in cloak anymore, right? You're
N-
one shot.
yeah, my cloak is now broken and I don't have enough tech points to cast it again. So,
You don't have enough action either.
yeah. So I still get the -2 because of the fountain. He would still technically have quarter cover, right?
Yes.
Okay. So,
It's large, so that cancels out. You have no.
okay. So just my dexterity bonus added to it.
Unfortunately, not. All of the water in the fountain kind of refracts the image a bit, so your shot just goes over its head.
Eh, son of a bitch. All right. That's my turn.
So, you're up.
Alright, just I'm gonna take a shot even though it's out of range. So
That's what, -2?
yeah.
But it's +2, which will cancel out on the first shot. But everything after that's going to be a cumulative -2.
No, basically what happens is I'm neutral. So these are the exact rolls.
Okay.
Oh, critical.
That's not neutral, Jared.
My dex modifier.
Oh, okay. I followed that. Very nice. We have a critical. Go ahead and roll another.
I don't have my D20 macros.
Just a standard D20. According to this system, that would not confirm the critical.
Oh, whatever. So that's 2
That
hits.
is- Yes, that is 2 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So, okay, how do criticals work in this system again?
Okay, so
Stupidly.
yeah, it's very stupid. I would like to change this. But
So my critical 20 did 1 damage.
the first natural 20 will give you a critical threat.
Okay.
Then you roll a second D20. If that one, just natural, beats the target's defense or armor class,
Then it's a
that is
critical.
confirmed critical.
Okay.
Then you roll a third d20 to see where the critical shot lands and what kind of special effect it does.
Okay.
If you get 3 d20s in a row, you get instant kill.
I like the seeing where the shot lands and the effect that it has on the target. That's pretty neat. But the having to confirm with the second d20 seems kind of stupid.
Yes, I would like to alter that somehow next session
Okay.
so that you don't have to confirm it, but the effect is like impacted by your previous roll.
Okay.
So we'll worry about that later. So your rounds sink into this thing's butt. Its surface armor seems to have lost its effectiveness as blood spurts out from the wounds. And you can see now that the thing has a bit of a limp to its backside as it responds to the attack. So the fear is up.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna use my biotics to charge straight through it.
Wait, you could
Like-
have 2?
How many
Like
biotics do you
so.
have left?
I have 2 biotic points left. This will take those 2 biotic points.
Okay, and how much did the Omniblade cost tech points?
Oh, the Omniblade is it's just a heavy melee weapon.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I don't know what, it could just be a hammer, I don't know.
Well, no,
It's
I'm just trying to learn. I wasn't expecting
Alright.
those weapons.
Okay, so, I still can't, I think it just does the damage. But I can't,
Which effect are you using?
a biotic charge.
Okay, let's just look it up.
It's like page 142? 142.
Yes. Alright, presentation. 2 there. Yeah, it just hits. So which rank is
Okay.
it?
It's rank 1.
Alright.
Okay, and the fortitude save to avoid being knocked prone will be 17.
Alright,
That's
well,
constant
it does
fortitude.
not need it because as you biotic charge this thing, the massive fixed space covers you, and when you come out, this creature just seems to shred down the side behind you and falls
Nice.
dead to the floor.
Ooh, I did 7.
Alright.
Alright, let's
I
get
clean
out of here.
myself
for the
up.
next one.
Yep, so as that thing falls to the floor, you all take a moment to gather yourself and look around, and the town itself is still in red alert status. And if you remember, there were 2 other pods that went reasonably close to you guys, about half a mile up the road into a large park area. So what would you like to do?
Let's track down these sexual predators.
I frown and run on over. Smack Kristoff for just going invisible, like always.
Hey, this is
Walk up the quarry and
this is our system, okay?
Yeah, when we're like setting up, but this is just some random thing.
It works.
Stop moving
Awkwardly
around.
extend my hand. Gosa for vas Yawal. At your service.
well then, Corey, the fear.
Can we not fight those things again?
Agreed.
I'm gonna
Perhaps we should take shelter inside the starport.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna turn to my sorry companion. Who are those 2 guys over there, talking to each other? They think they're sexual predators too?
She has to kind of like stand on tiptoes to peek above the fountain, but I don't think so.
Are you sure? Because this could be the breaking story that we need.
I thought the race being sexual predators was a breaking story.
We need 2 breaking stories at least, okay? If we want to be big, we can't just be like a one-trick pony type thing.
let's go investigate.
All right, I'm gonna
Don't
go invisible. Oh my god. No.
Alright, so while the fear and goal start to head into the spaceport, I'm guessing, or I'm understanding that Mir and Christophus approached them.
Oh shit, what's up, dude? Yeah, I won't. I'll break out of invisibility and walk alongside my young female
Arguing
companion.
with each other.
Yeah, just arguing about whether invisibility is a good way to meet somebody.
You know, these guys might be sexual predators. You know, we don't know what they're gonna do to either one of us.
Well, yeah, that's the reason why you should be with me and protect me, but no.
No, we're trying to goad them into trying to do something with you. If they see a young, grown, very masculine and muscular Turian male next to you, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, this chick's got to protect her."
Excuse me?
What?
I'd like to thank you for shooting that thing. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
yeah, got to protect everybody from sexual predators in the galaxy. Someone's got to do it. It's a dirty job, but
Wait, a Korean a sexual predator?
what?
Excuse me?
I don't know what you got going on underneath all that suit. You know, maybe you like diddling little girls like this Asari here. Doesn't she look pretty cute?
I would die.
You know, okay. What about you, Mr. Drellman?
I have no interest in such things.
Oh, okay. Like, not at all, or just with little Asari girls?
We should look at this story physically.
Oh, silence.
Oh my
Eyebrow
god.
raised.
Alright.
So, we already found both of our flaws, Philip. You accuse everyone to their face of being a sexual predator, and I have a gambling addiction.
I'll just relive memories of my Hanar and just kind of. Yeah, you're good. I'm just like my eyes just kind of flicker as I'm totally not here right now. All right.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do?
Let's
Let's
go and
approach
start
the
for it.
doors.
I like
Uh,
that.
They're open.
I ask if they have any credits. I haven't eaten in a few days.
We can worry about that later. Let's survive first.
Are you two interested in helping us with our crusade against
Survive.
sexual predators?
Survive first. Survive first.
All right. Doors open.
We could use a camera crew, you know. And I know Koreans are good with technology.
Okay,
Okay,
first off,
so
that's
you-
racist.
What?
But
You guys try the doors and find them to be locked.
is the power on? Can I hack it?
I'll be cool with that. Hell,
Sure, go ahead and give me a hack test.
Oop, well, I was opening my page. I don't know what I rolled, but it wasn't what I wanted.
This is wisdom at 19.
Hey,
If only it was intelligence, then you could just say, "Hey, that was my attack."
okay.
Alright, so you whip up your Omni tool, bring up the interface, start trying to hack into this thing, but are pretty readily rebuffed. This is a major starport facility that you're trying to hack into during a red alert lockdown.
This will take too much time. We have to find another way in.
Can I shoot the door?
Go ahead and make an attack.
Do I have any bonuses since this is point blank on an object that isn't moving?
No, just make an attack. It won't be difficult.
I'm gonna stand back and hide behind this box while he does that.
Full auto with a thing.
How did I get it?
Please tell me you let me move out of the way first.
Well, that was your choice.
Oh my.
I don't have the patience for it. I would assume I just shot through your legs with the critical 20.
So, hold on, did you really stand in front of him?
Apparently.
I'm assuming I wasn't aiming through Tyler. I'm assuming I pushed
Well,
my
you-
way.
You shot before he said that, so I'm gonna say that you got your shot off. It impacts with the door, and
Well,
this
Tyler
hit-
wasn't wanting to stand in front of me. Tyler was wanting to move out of the way.
Oh, I see.
Because currently in the map, Tyler's in front of me, but
That was a little bit too slow because he's not out of the way yet. So I'm just gonna say that because it was a natural 20, you shot between his legs and not through him.
Alright, fine, I'll be...
But that -2 is a pretty risky one. So, go ahead and roll 3 damages.
Alright, next time I'll move my fucking character. I'm just letting you use them.
Alright. So the 22 and the 14 sink into the door. It's not that hard, but the 7, it kicks a little bit, so it hits the wall beside it. But that -2 happens to go into your new acquaintance's chest.
Oh no.
And causes his shields to spark a little bit, but doesn't really hurt. And you're out of combat, so it regenerates immediately.
She's a feisty one.
But the 3 points of damage that you did to the door causes this resounding bang bang. And immediately after that, like impressively fast, the doors whip open, and standing behind it is like this whole squad of military personnel armed to the teeth.
I
She shot me.
immediately point at Philip.
She shot me.
I immediately point at Christoph. He shot the door for some reason. Never mind the fact that my gun is probably smoking still.
Yeah, it's still smoking. They see you there, and it's still held up, even though you're pointing over there.
I activate my tactical cloak and hide. I get a 26.
It's a 16
So-
out of 26.
So this little Asari that looks like a child is pointing over at nothing, or this drill standing next to her, but the pointing is a little bit further angle than that, so it doesn't quite look like it. To this squadron of security, or probably more accurately, military personnel, armed to the teeth and with weapons ready. Seeing no immediate threat from the Rove go, but still wary, one of the soldiers lowers his weapon, stands forward, and asks, "What the hell is that?"
The door was
He
shut.
shot
We needed
me.
in.
I don't care who shot who. Why the hell are you shooting our door?
Because we were trying to go try
Perhaps
and
we
help.
could be led inside. It's quite dangerous out here after all.
Sorry, no can do.
Do a listen check for him. Do a listen check for him.
The weapon comes up a little bit as he sees you whispering to he doesn't really know who.
Well, I'm pretty sure Philip is still invisible.
Yeah.
Well, then he hears the whispers.
Yeah, I'm just saying he doesn't see him. Just
You know what I'm saying? The weapon comes up a little bit. He says, "Sorry, no can do. You should have got in before the Riddler. These doors stay closed," and then they shut resoundingly in front of you.
Clearly, your people skills are needing improvement.
I'm gonna break stealth. Obviously, they weren't sexual predators, or they would have let you in.
Is it wrong to wish that I kind of wish they were? If they'd let me in?
Not you. They, letting you in, maybe, maybe not. But if they let the
What
little
is that
Asari girl,
supposed to mean?
I mean, you're
Okay,
not a
say
little
I'm not
Asari girl.
desirable.
No, I'm not saying you're not desirable to a certain kind of person, but like not sexual predators.
So what are you gonna do now?
I need to get to safety.
The spaceport seems closed off.
I lean over and whisper to Christophus. How accurate do you think you are?
I got a 5 to my dexterity modifier, so I'm pretty accurate.
Let's see
You
how-
should go on the other side of this little clearing. And just take another pot shot at the door with your sniper rifle.
I don't know if that's such a good idea. Like, I mean, if this place is under attack and they're on high alert, they're not gonna take kindly to people shooting at them. And they're obviously,
I bet you 5 thermal clips you'll miss.
dude, they're not even sexual predators. I don't even care. Let's go find some people to hunt.
I am going to die.
I look forward to it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Alright. So where did we see more pods going down? To the west, you said?
On this map, it would be up to the north.
Up to the
towards
north.
The park. It's technically the west or whatever. It's to the north.
Yeah, north is to the right, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's go investigate 9/11.
How about we don't move closer to those things?
I'm gonna make sure that my sniper rifle is reloaded.
Now, remember, these are cars sitting around.
Can I hack a car or steal a car?
Which one do you want? There's a few options, like the one.
Wait, wasn't I a
Just a-
driver? Why don't you just use my car?
You have a car?
I don't
You
know. We
want a car?
discussed it, but
We discussed that Tyler's backstory was he was like some taxi driver or something.
I'm an Uber on a strange
Okay,
alien
yeah.
planet.
Oh. A
If it's
taxi
not a car
driver.
that you own because of the whole starting credits issue,
Ah, fetch. Okay. Mhm.
that's fine with me, and it can be there.
Okay, just not this one. The can't pick this one.
Of course, you're a Quarian taxi driver. Come on, stop with the
I look for
stereotypes.
The most fast car possible.
Okay, that would probably be one of the yellow ones. And if you're looking for a fast one, let's say that this north one up here.
Right next to me.
No, up here.
Oh, this one way up here.
Is some kind of fancy hot rod that was maybe at one point tricked out, but it's an older model.
How far away were they landing? Was it a couple miles?
It was about half a mile.
I lean over and whisper, "Think you can hack through the hack and turn on that car?"
Sure. Why don't you go up there and make sure there's no predators waiting for us real quick, though.
Got it. Just without fear, just completely walk forward. Just look around.
Well, on this long stretch of road that's buffered on both sides by very tall buildings, you don't see anything in the distance. But you can hear some of the sounds of battle in the distance are dying down a little bit. Just not as much as you might like.
Alright, so I'm gonna go up here. Alright, let's test out the hacking skill. If I can find it on this goddamn character sheet. Oh boy.
You have like a -3. Oh.
Well, unfortunately, the vehicle is
Instantly just starts walking away as the alarm goes off.
unresponsive to your requests.
Shit.
You
Hey.
act like an amateur.
Quarian taxi driver walking stereotype. Why don't you come over here and see if you can get this this car running?
Or what?
Or nothing, but we
I
gotta
hold
get
out
moving.
My rifle.
Yeah, or the little girl here will force you to touch her and then we'll arrest you. Citizen's arrest.
Beginning to wonder if you're the predator. Traveling with the little girl.
Hey. I took her in from the orphanage, okay? I gave her a job and not really a home, but at least, she's not...
That's exactly what a predator would say.
Okay, you know what? You're a Quarian. What do you know about fucking sexual predators? You can't even have sex with those goddamn suits of yours.
Get you accuse me. Oh my gosh. Get out of the way, I'll do it.
Okay.
Closer. Come on, you stupid. And hack.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Plus your whole backstory, I was gonna give you a bonus, but you don't need it. The car doors readily open up with a little beep beep.
It was unlocked.
I drive.
Philip just didn't try the handle. It was unlocked.
Okay, so to speed this along a little bit, I'm going to say you guys pile into the car. It starts right up pretty readily.
I sit in Philip's lap.
Oh no!
Damn, who's the predator?
I'm gonna focus
I was gonna
intently.
say, I'm gonna start taking pictures if that happens.
We can't do this. This ruins our public image.
Okay, and then you guys take off. So, actually, I'll move you here.
Also, this is completely context, but I think every weapon has their own critical damage multiplier.
They do.
I really want that weapon then. The M99 Saber.
So, where you saw those pods go down was somewhere around here. Around there.
I'm not seeing any pings.
I'm holding shift, so it should help, but it's over here. Towards the middle.
Are you on the TM layer still?
Oh, yeah, it was sorry.
Yeah, I've learned that. Right.
So it's about here.
Oh,
Now I'm trying to give you more freedom, but because of this is just a test one. I don't have anything else really set up. So what do you guys want to do?
I want to go shoot some alien.
I want to escape.
I'm going to ask this Quarian if he can jury rig a camera for me.
A camera?
Yeah, like one of those camera drones that can capture pictures and video, and I'm gonna pitch him our show, how we go around the galaxy finding sexual predators using her as bait and me as the hidden cameraman, and then we get them and we citizens arrest them and we put them to shame on live TV. And I ask him if he wants to be part of this as our camera technician guy.
Disregarding the ethics of such things, if you gave me the materials
Completely legal.
enough credits, I probably could jury rig something as long as you get us out of here.
I mean, there's no one around right now. They're all hiding. I figured it'd be easy to take whatever materials we need to make the drone, you know?
That is stealing.
What?
That is not good.
All right. Lawful good, I understand. All right.
What? Good. How about not in jail?
Who's gonna throw us in jail right now? I only throw in jail sexual predators, not
we
thieves.
could get shot by the military.
Okay,
I
you
see,
got a
I
point
like
there.
this guy. He speaks the voice of reason.
Alright, well as you guys are driving eastward down that roadway, you pass the major shopping center and come to an area that I pinged, and you see 3 more aliens and a small group of military and civilians stuck inside of the Central Park.
When we drove past the casino, I looked longingly at it.
Yeah, I got to the casino. Yeah, that's further down the road, so you're staring
Oh.
ahead.
We did like that, right? And it's like right there.
Yeah, you're going this way.
Who's
About-
driving? Is Phil driving?
No, please
No.
God.
I understood it as goals driving.
Yeah, and Goal was driving, although he took the front seat somehow. So
I frown and lean over to Gull. We have a bunch of melee people. Let's just ram them.
This is someone else's car. I doubt they would appreciate that.
not to
God.
mention
I doubt they would appreciate that we stole it, so I don't think it really matters.
that last thing before it died.
Why don't you guys give me a...
I'm just imagining we're just driving past it arguing right now. Just like driving in circles around the block.
Give me a knowledge technology, just group-wise.
Oh
So
boy.
whoever has the highest?
Oh no, just kind of an average.
Oh, I got a 20.
Roll intelligence,
No, knowledge technology.
knowledge technology.
Wow, well,
So far, it's pretty fitting. Well, except for...
I'm arguing here. I can't focus on whatever you're
I'm
telling me.
busy staring at the casino.
Yeah, you're a little bit distracted, so that's good. But still, as an average, you all managed to realize that, yes, you are perfectly capable of ramming this car into them, but it's probably only good for one hit. You chose something fast and sporty, which is light and not built for defense.
If you guys are
Well,
gonna do this, let me out first.
I lean over to Goal and whisper, "Wait, revenge on the Turian."
What revenge? What did I do?
You didn't hear that? I was whispering.
We're sitting literally right next to each other. You tried crawling onto my lap.
That's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna draw your car onto this map now.
Yellow square.
Pretty much.
Hey, nice. Okay, well, I stay in this. I have the wheel, and in self-preservation, we keep driving. We find somewhere safe. We hide out.
Dude, this entire planet's under attack. There is nowhere safe from
We can
sexual
find-
predators.
Invisibility cloak.
I mean, it only lasts for 2 turns, bro. Like, that's only 12
I just lean
seconds.
over and I just like, you Harry Potter.
Harry Potter?
Alright, so I'm gonna assume that Goal has at least an apartment in the city, which would be, from your car somewhere row. Those are not really the nicest of hotels, but they're functional. And everything in here is kind of residential. Sorry, apartments here. Where everything
Okay.
on this strip is supposed to be the high-end, like, skyscraper stuff. So,
Okay.
and I'm
Uh,
betting that Mayor and Christophus have a hotel you could go to,
Ooh.
which is probably somewhere over in here.
Well, I don't know that, but
If she didn't gamble away our room keys.
Looks ashamed and out the window.
I still have mine. I still have mine. You're sleeping on the street again tonight, little girl.
have your what? Hotel key? Can we stay there?
Yeah, but isn't that where we heard more combat coming from, or saw more combat coming from, or something?
Yeah, you saw combat when you were driving here.
It's either that or break
And
into
it's
someone
still
else's
going on right
place.
here.
But I thought you had a place, Goal. Don't you live here? Or are you some street urchin?
I have small place, but it's not safe. It is not safe.
How? Why? Do you got?
Actually, that's a good point, because you're a Korean, it would be somewhere over here. On the wall.
I guess we can go there if we're avoiding them. It's just not big. If the monsters break in, it will not be fun. No blast doors, no.
So
no
where are
view
we
from other
in, like,
levels.
in closeness to the people who are still fighting in Trap?
So, because of all the conversation and all the moving around, you guys weren't really moving that fast. So I would put you somewhere around here at most.
And how close is that to the people fighting? Are we like a block, 2 blocks?
Yeah, it's not really that far. It's probably 2 blocks at most.
I wait until we're pretty much on top of them and then yank the e-brake.
Oh my god.
That would be right there. If you're on top of them, they would be right there.
Going to kill that girl.
You keep your hands off her, or else you're getting a citizen's arrest.
So, VR reaches over as you guys are just talking and trying to find which house to go to, rips the e-brake, and his car, which admittedly wasn't going that fast as you're talking, comes to a squealing halt, and these 3 figures, these 3 aliens, don't so much notice you as become aware of your presence. And you find yourselves about here, all
Oh,
packed into your little car. That's the background.
activate
There we
tack
go.
cloak and hide.
Alright.
Okay.
Step out of the vehicle.
So, are we in combat, or do we have a few like 10 seconds, whatever.
Well, give me a couple of group spot check.
Oh, hell.
Group what check?
Spot.
Spots.
Spot.
This is a visual thing. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, the average was plenty good. So what you can see going on right now is this one right here is currently surrounded by blood and seems to be eating something off of the ground. It hasn't really noticed you beyond acknowledging your presence. This guy up here is in combat with that small group of military personnel, which is down to its last guy because you guys took so long. And is trying to protect very desperately a group of civilians that are fleeing into the park. The park is huge. It's probably a mile square. So the chances of them all getting away is very low. While this guy, oops, I need to shift. Well, this guy up here is just wandering in and is the most interested in the group. So you have one action to do something, and then rolling initiative. So go back to your car.
Oh.
Take your one action. You can be outside of the car. We're not gonna. You have enough time to get out before all this starts going down.
Like one action or one turn?
One action.
Damn, I hate my movement speed.
Alright. Guess I'll...
I'm gonna yell out saying we need to save those people.
It appears that we are not the only ones that not find a safe place to be.
Bush Ted. Freaking save these people because they have guns, not because of anything else.
No, the civilians don't have guns.
If one man has gun, we can give it to a civilian. We can live longer.
You think a civilian can beat one of these things?
You're
with his...
already. I don't like you already. Hush, little
I
girl.
like how for some reason I can see Tyler's HP bar.
I can see yours as well. It's funny. Can I move you? Can't move you. I can't see you anywhere else.
I can see everyone's besides Charles.
What?
Yeah.
Can you see yours?
Yeah, I can see mine.
That's weird.
We're gonna have to kill all these goddamn child predators.
That,
We-
that's probably-
Okay. It
The-
is fight or flight. We do not have to fight.
These disgusting monsters have diddled more kids than they can get away with.
That is not a pretty picture. Okay.
Okay, so that's as far as you guys can move.
Yeah.
Then you're going to roll some initiatives.
There's no point in looking at my token since initiative. Where? What the hell are my rolls today?
Oh yeah.
No.
You think yours are bad?
Well,
It's
you and
not
I
like-
have been dying for the worst so far.
I haven't actually hit anything this game, except for my free hits that I have with no contested tackles.
It's not what I wanted that to work, but it is good enough. So I'm going to give you all turns.
Why isn't my roller?
If there's a way to set the turn so that OR value is 0, and you just don't have to flee. But,
So this first one got. Oops. Next
Oh,
one
we have a
got
tie.
9. The last one. Two ties. So do you want to do simultaneous turns? Try that out, or do a roll off?
Let's just do roll off.
Okay, so just roll a d20 for those that need it.
Oh, Oh, we got 2 ties. Okay.
Yeah, I tied with the slowest
Okay, so
one.
that one will be against Phillips, so the baddie's gonna go first.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So let me do this. Send down, and then baddie will just go there.
Okay.
And then the one against Jaren.
It's not gonna win. It's gonna get a 1.
Like, so yeah, Jaren, like that.
Yeah, I don't go last for a while.
Alright, so this one is actually the nearest baddie, which is just going to continue eating the corpses that it's got around that little pathway fountain and spend all of its turn doing that.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot it. See if my macro works. Oh, but that's D6s instead of D8s. Do I need to roll damage or?
Yes,
Okay.
actually, how do you do in that macro? Is that just your base attack roll?
The
Uh,
top
Then
the top one is just my
I'm
attack
saying
roll.
about modifiers.
Yes, yeah, +5. Oh, because I didn't add in the 2 for the large and then the cover.
2 for large. You could aim for its. Well, actually,
well, it is behind cover, so it did negate.
Yeah, so 5 is just my dexterity bonus, so that would have equaled out since
what's
it's
your
behind cover.
potential range? 120.
I think it's
170, I thought.
200 for this sniper rifle.
Okay, so that's fine. Yep, it would have just been flat.
Okay. And then
Yes, so that does manage to sink into its armor.
and that's my damage. I need to change that macro.
Very impressive damage. Did you have time to go cloaked?
Yeah, he said he got cloaked the moment he got out of the car.
Yeah, that's what I did in that starting turn that we had.
Then how did you get all the way over there?
Well, like, even before you said the free action, like, the moment the car stopped, he said he was going cloaked.
I mean, if
Right,
that's,
but I don't think you should be able to move that far with one action.
I mean,
Not one turn, one action.
okay, well, what's the, let me see what the base movement is for a Turian.
Should be 30, your medium creature.
30. How far did I move? Oh, yeah, that's way too much.
So yeah, you'd be back around here.
Yeah. I think I'm still in range, though.
Yeah, you're still in range. The attack counts for everything. But
Okay.
You're about there.
Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, you unleash a round that really hurts this thing. You can see it actually recoils a bit from below as it sinks into a weaker spot in the armor.
Cool. And then I'll...
But it is still up and still eating.
Okay.
So, that was your full turn?
Yeah, I think I still have an action left, and I'm just gonna spend it to reload. That's all I was gonna do.
Right, so go load up.
Okay. Clearly these, and I'm not sure why he's shooting at the guy down there, but I'm going to move into, now since we have 2 actions, can I move twice?
Yes.
I don't know if I'm going to do that, but oops. So yeah, I think I'll just move twice over this way. Where to put myself? Alright, right there.
Okay.
Alright. Thus ends my turn.
So that will actually be, I'll count these 2 as engaged and just shorthand their engagement. Let's just see this one. So the monster goes in, managed to tag the soldier once with one of its mandibles, but in the exchange, the soldier also gets a small, well, at least one bullet of its burst fire into the creature's face for pretty even attack all around. which will bring us to Mir.
Alright. I'm going to move 25 feet right here.
What?
Double it. Alright, and YOLO pot shot on the guy way up far, which is a minus 20. I mean, minus 4 because of range. My weapon has a set range of 70, and that he's 145.
And before he hits the soldier.
To its nearest square, yeah.
But plus 2 since it's large, so just minus 2 off of every roll. Natural 20.
Very nice.
2 hits. So I'll roll the second d20.
It's
Confirm. Not it. Okay, so rolling 2 damages. Back to more pitiful.
alright, so the 2 shots find purchase in its armor, and it seems rather shaken by the sudden attack from behind.
Can I increase my clip size to a number that makes sense for my rate of fire?
What is it right now?
I shoot 4 bullets, but I have a 30 clip. Which means the end of my clip is 2 rounds.
Yes, but I would say go down.
Okay, so I'll take a 28 clip. I don't care. It's just, it'll bother me having a 2 round.
That's not really that helpful.
What's your gun?
It's the M8 Avenger.
Shoot, I don't take that damage off. I don't think.
Oh shit, I'm minus 3 recoil. I thought it was a minus 2 recoil. That's my bad. That's it.
So now that one is a little bit harried from both sides, so it will count as flanked in further engagements as it tries to deal with guard in front of it, or soldier in front of it, and this new group that it wasn't really prepared for.
God. This recoil is
So this last guy up in the back here is going to be rather inconvenienced by this tree in front of it.
Now, this is all
and
about
have to
making
go-
myself credible in your eyes again, and I'm going to do that by admitting that evolution is a lie!
God damn you, Mac!
Yes, please do, Mac. Now, as you can see, this is the evolution meter, and I've put God, the creator of everything, on the right side, and evolution on the left. I went ahead and put
Might
this
go,
on defense, because of course you're going to hear out my
Actually,
Both of it's actually.
just start where I would start.
No matter, I'm righteous. I'm not going to stand
Fingers up.
here, present some egghead scientific argument
I just
based
read
on
something about
fact.
running.
I'm just a
It
regular
says
dude.
the run act
I like to drink beer. You know, I love my family. Rock, flag, and eagle, right, Charlie?
in a straight
Oh.
Got a
line.
point? No, he
Oh.
doesn't.
It's in a straight
No.
line.
See, Charlie?
Oh,
In a
interesting.
straight line.
These liberals are trying to assassinate my character. I
yeah,
can't change
so
their mind.
If you
I
do
won't
run a
change
straight
my
line, you
mind,
just
because I don't
go
have to.
hella.
Because I'm an American.
Now, are
And
we
that's
going
I
one
to...
won't
action.
change my mind on anything, regardless
around
of the facts that are set out
Now,
before
is
me.
it? Are we saying
I'm
like,
dug in.
is this a straight line?
And I'll never change.
Yes.
Okay.
Mac,
I wasn't sure
you're
if we were
wasting
going
our
to go
time.
like cardinal
not gonna get us
directions
to
only,
not
like
believe
Mainly it
in
means,
evolution.
at least in my
And
interpretation,
why is that?
if there's
If
nothing in
Smartest
your way.
scientists in the entire world all agree
Right, I'm
that
completely
it's
fine
real.
with that interpretation.
I'm glad you brought that up. Because
That's
Mr.
what I was
Reynolds,
assuming. Was...
Science is a liar sometimes.
Who's the fuck is that guy in the back?
Is Aristotle thought to be the smartest man on the planet. He believed that the Earth was the center of the universe, and everybody believed
Actually, no.
him because he was
This
so
is just
smart.
what my camera is going to
Until another
record.
smartest guy came around.
So Nefir, you're
Galileo,
up.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna
and he
move right here, I
disproved
guess.
that theory. Making
My web
Aristotle
camera
and
is just a
everybody
kitty.
else on Earth look like a
Alright.
bitch.
So
Of course,
this
Galileo then
critter
thought
over here
comets
is
weren't
gonna take its next turn.
I'm not too happy about the sniper pelting it in the ass.
And it's not, you can tell, but instead of worrying about that, it's going to take its first action to finish eating the people that it had killed in this unfortunate location by picking up the last head of some individual, toss it up, clamp its jaws around it, and swallow the thing. And as soon as it accomplishes that, the creature bursts into this giant ovoid egg-like thing.
Oh no.
It grows out of its back almost instantaneously and covers the location that it once was. I don't have a token for this. I didn't think to draw it up.
But it like one of those status markers.
That's what I'm trying to do, but I keep clicking the wrong thing. So it is now some kind of oval thing. And that will be its full turn.
That can't be good.
Guys, we should probably kill that thing.
How about we kill the ones that are charging us first?
I mean,
Killing the ones that's attacking this person so I can try to save him.
this thing went into some metamorphosis type state. It doesn't seem like a good idea to let it
fine.
finish.
It usually takes
You
30
eyeballs
seconds.
could see that, but we can't worry about that now.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, we're fine. It usually takes like 9 seconds for any Zerg to evolve.
Not quite, Jared.
What is a Zerg?
It's some human game. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, a few of me media.
I'm
You're not
fuck
that old.
I'm fucking shooting that thing. I don't give a shit what you guys say. I'm not letting it go.
I would have the
Okay,
game
you're gonna
zombie
shoot
tool
the egg?
upgrade.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the egg.
Alright.
Actually, a diamond on their ladder. Korean, I think it's called.
Alright, so you look down the scope, based on this tree in front of you. The egg isn't moving, very easy to scope up. You take your shot, and the bullet pings off of the shell.
Maybe if you didn't waste the shot and actually attacked one of the ones attacking us. I mean, come on.
Okay. I guess that's my turn because I moved and I shot.
Okay.
Yep.
Bull's up.
What?
Bull, you're up.
Oh.
Okay. Surrounded by idiots, I swear. Okay, I think the best thing to do at this point, although probably not the best option. Can I ready an attack? Am I looking in this?
I haven't seen anything like that.
I've never seen anything like that, but I'll certainly say that you can. Just give me a trigger to know what you're
Okay.
readying for.
Oh wait, fetch. Okay, sorry. Move back because I need to be up against something. Forget that that's a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna be up against this cover, kind of on the side, and when it moves in these pillars, like this cone, because I know it's charging us. So in this
Okay.
cone, I blast.
So whenever it gets within 25 feet?
Yeah,
20 feet?
30 to 25 feet.
Page 302 is where the ready action is, and it does some things with your initiative order if you ready an
Very,
action.
Very, very, very.
Okay, well, scroll into it now. Delay. By choosing to delay, you take no action and then act normally on whatever initiative count you decide to act.
Mm.
Ready.
Yeah.
Ready action lets you prepare. Take an action later. After your turn is over.
Third paragraph is where it explains the initiative changes.
I don't like messing with the delay, which is why I liked it the way that we're doing here.
Okay.
More of a D&D style.
Okay.
Yeah, and this one's more of a ready action anyway, because you move.
So what's the call?
says if you do the ready action, your initiative result becomes the count on which you took the readied action. If all creatures involved in the initiative count perform their actions before you perform, then you don't get any action that round, but your initiative raises to the top of the following rounds. Okay, I'll just...
Okay, I don't like mess with the initiative, but
Okay, I was
you
just...
you have your action ready, so when this guy comes in, I'll just have to change your initiative count.
Alright.
So, back to this battle up here.
Did I make him angry because I shot him in the ass?
Yes, and I'm going to take that into account. Which is a big help because the soldier does not take any more hits this time, as the alien thing is too busy worried about the bullets that came behind it and takes a pretty sizable hit. You can see that its armor plating is pretty close to tatters right now. So that is that one. Mayor, you're up.
Alrighty. Haha! One less penalty. Right. From here, shoot at this guy again.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
My penalty is atrocious on my final shot, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, this isn't including like it's +2 for big.
Yeah, but it's neutral now. Because it's +2 for big, but I'm at double my range.
Is
So
that
that's
not included in this?
no. That's my base rolls.
Oh wow, yeah, those go way wild. In later games, we'll take into account targets behind, but for now, I'm not going to worry about that. So this last guy, going to take his turn, and he will.
These weapons are atrocious. I really want.
Yes, he's going to move here, which will trigger you, Bull. Which is going to change your initiative to a 6. Apparently.
Okay.
And move you down after it. But go ahead and make your attack now.
So, just the one action attack?
Yes, so d20 plus your dex plus 2 for size. It did technically move 30 feet, so it would be at -2 because of this weird movement system the game has.
Okay, so d20, and then it's big, so 2, 1, and then it's slightly past my range, so -1 or 2? Or then it's running.
-3 because it's past your range.
Really? That far?
Your range increments are -3.
Wow, alright. Okay, -3 because of my range, and it's moving, so -.
-2 because it's -1 for every 15 feet you move against ranged attacks.
Weird. Alright, there you go.
It is kind of weird. I should be using that, but they don't shoot back. So.
Well, I think I missed.
Yeah, unfortunately not. You're ready in your shot. You try and take it as it goes by, but even with its larger size, you lead it a little too much and it shoots the tree in front of you. And then because it can't charge through the tree, it's just going to use the rest of its to get here. Which does put it in melee threat with Nefir.
You're right.
But Nefir, you're up.
There's also also the way they disengage is there's like they call it the 5-foot step where you can
Mm-hmm.
you can't move after you do it, but you can move 5 feet outside of it and not provoke an attack opportunity.
Alright, is that a free action or one action?
I think it's an action.
It would kind of make more sense if it was one action because you have to.
Yeah, page 291 if you want to look at it. But I'm gonna instead of stepping out of it, I'm gonna step into it. So.
Okay.
And then I'll punch it with my biotics. That's
All right.
go.
And
I haven't rolled
unfortunately,
above a 10 for any of my attacks.
yeah,
Yes.
I mean, unfortunately, it
Yes.
catches on that mandible again. You lock with it
Were
for a little
you
bit.
already
but
calculating the +2 to the size?
it looks like
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
I checked it just to make sure. Yeah, so you lock against this mandible with your Mass Effect fist, but it still just manages to hold you back. Okay, so it is now.
My melee combat training is not working.
It's now the egg, and it's not gonna do anything this turn, but it's still pulsing. So Christophus, you're up.
Alright, I'm just gonna reload and just reposition over here, and that'll be my turn.
You reloaded and moved?
Yeah.
Man, snipers are bad.
I mean, this is a single shot sniper rifle, so.
Did you move?
Yeah, I was standing right here. Now I'm
I
standing.
wanted to get the Ishare.
Just one note again, Phil.
Huh?
I would suggest you move right there so that you're actually kind of in cover.
Okay.
'Cause out here, technically, you're not.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll stick right there then.
Alright, so now the far conflict is going to try and resolve again. And no one managed to hit it, so it's not as worried anymore. Most of the civilians have gotten a decent distance away, and these are the only 3 that you feel. But again, the soldier's doing pretty well for himself this time.
Domo.
At least in the exchange, you can tell the alien is suffering without its armor,
And there's no way that the
as one of
moon
the
could
chitinous
cause the
plates
Earth-
fall off of its back from a lucky shot on the soldier's part.
Mr.
Nice.
Reynolds, science
So Miara,
is
you're
a
up.
liar sometimes. This is Aristotle.
Alright,
Thought to
well,
be the smartest man on the planet. He believed that the Earth was the center of
Do
the
I have
universe, and
minus
everybody
tight on
believed
here?
him because he was so smart.
well, that'd be at a -4 because firing is
Galileo.
melee.
And he disproved that theory, making
YOLO.
Aristotle and everybody else on
Can
Earth
help out the
look like a bitch.
dude up
Of
there.
course, Galileo then thought
Crit!
comets
And
were
then,
particularly
wow.
and there's no way that
Okay,
the
so
moon
what
could
do I
cause
have
the
to add to
ocean's
this?
tides.
Nothing again.
Everybody believed that because he was so smart. He was
It's
also
just the flat rolls.
wrong.
Yeah, because it's
Making
+2
him
for
and
size, but
everyone else
-2
on
because I'm at double the
Earth look
increment.
like a bitch again. And then, best of all, Sir Isaac Newton gets born
So it'll be -4
and blows
total.
everybody's nips off of
Oh.
his big brains.
Yeah, it's
But
-3
he also
for
thought he
increment.
could turn metal into gold and died eating mercury.
So you get
Making
-6
him
total.
yet another stupid bitch.
Is that true?
Are you seeing a pattern? No.
Yeah,
No.
okay, so go ahead and roll your quick
These
confirmation.
were all the
I'm
smartest
trying to
scientists on the
re-understand this.
planet.
My
Only
range is
problem
70,
they
he's at
kept being
135.
wrong.
Oh, you moved it, okay.
Sometimes.
So yeah, it's just -3
This is
plus
insane,
2, so
you
-1.
I thought it was
Because I
plus
have more
-2
faith
for
in
some
the
reason.
saints that wrote the Bible?
Yeah.
Each
because you
range
just
range
read the
increment
words of a
increases
bunch
it
of
by
guys
-2.
that you never met, and you just take it on faith that everything they wrote was true.
And what makes you think what your scientists are writing is any more truer
Alright,
than my saints?
so-
Because there are
And roll your
Proven data, numbers, figures. There are fossil records.
Oh, fossil records. Ah! I didn't even think about the fossil records. I guess I'll conclude. Oh, wait, one more thing before I do, Mr. Reynolds.
This
Have
system
you
is god
seen
awful.
these fossil records?
Yeah, it is.
Have I?
One thing that I'm
Pour through the data
going to
yourself.
suggest
The numbers,
here, just to
the
try it
figures.
out,
Hey, you
Well,
got the damn.
No. Oh,
is
interesting. So let me get this straight, Mr. Reynolds.
since you technically
You get
rolled
your
a
information from a
21
book written by
with that.
men you've never met, and you take their words as truth based on a
Or no.
willingness to believe,
Yeah, 21.
a desire to accept.
Saying
a
just
leap
add
of
add everything that goes over 20 to your next roll.
faith.
Come on. Look, I mean, I don't even know how I'm supposed to
Or
respond.
no, everything that goes over what you need to hit.
That's a false equivalence.
Just answer the question, Mr. Reynolds.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I rest my case.
Unfortunately, that was still just missed because it was +7 in order to confirm it. But it did not. Now that the system's not going to work, it just leads to the same thing. Alright, well, we'll keep working with it. I am going to go ahead and double that damage. Just so you get something.
It doesn't matter.
So your bullet sinks into its flank, and again, it's looking a little bit worried as the mandibles open wide, and it's glancing around, trying to deal with a soldier in front of it, who's really starting to appreciate the help at this point. And this random figure well behind it that it can't do anything about. So this guy up here, mainly with you, is going to pincer attack. And you just managed to pull your gun out of the way so it clamps down where it was with a rather shaking thunk. But with the pincers closed, it's actually going to open them up and just go in for 2 bite attacks since you're right on it anyway. So. The first one misses, just going past your side again. And the last one, its mandible gets stuck on a little bit of lip in the walkway. And it kind of pulls its head to the side, so you see it like fall up onto one of its shoulder.
Oh, dude.
Very, very surprised at what just happened. And it is going to lose an action next turn, so that with
Oh
that.
no, this isn't in the Andromeda Galaxy.
Okay, goal, you were up.
All right. So need to make sure I can do this, but can I sprint upwards from this tree right here, as explained
Yeah.
to me previously?
You're
Alright.
let me see. What are you trying to do?
Do that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Thanks,
GTFOA
Tracy.
when you-
Okay.
I'm gonna go save those people over there.
Well, they're over here, but yes.
Well, this is the best way. All right.
I don't even know about the straight roll. I would say you can go 3 times your at a sprint, so long as you don't go through any obstructions.
Oh, in that case, 2, 3, 4, 6 right here.
Or 4 if you're going straight. I just thought you might want to go over closer to it because you got a shotgun.
Oh, I was right here though, so
Yeah.
I would have to go through
Well,
this.
there was like, there's no way Tyler could not have like an obstruction. For like here.
I guess I could go like right there.
I
I
think you
guess
should
we'll do
just
that.
go. I think you should just go this way. Straight
I thought
through
you
everything.
were
I'm sure you can do that, right? There's no obstruction in your way.
Phase through them.
No, see, what I'm saying is, if you're gonna go directly straight, you can go 4 times. But
Okay.
if you wanted to go 30 and then 60, You could do that.
Oh, okay.
I would
Can I end up
like
right here?
that person, but
You know?
no, because that kind of gives just too much movement.
Well, either way, I'll just move right here. See, right there.
There you go.
Thanks. Alright. Fantastic.
Yeah. All right.
I thought I was on a ruler. I didn't just teleport next to it there. I thought I was on a ruler when I clicked on myself.
Oh, hey,
The
give it a
fear's
big
up.
hug.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to swing it.
Wait, it's big, and that's the major bonus you'll get, but go ahead and take a +4 because it's very out of position right now. It's flip.
Okay. Yes! 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 That one!
Alright, give me another d20 roll. You have to confirm
Yes.
this fail too.
Bad man.
I gotta look up critical failures because I think that's a close to confirmation.
You have to look at those fumbles. 284? Okay. Yeah, page 284.
Yeah, when a character obtains a natural on the attack roll, he also scores a critical failure, also known as fumbles. Such attack automatically fail, regardless of how high the attack bonus is. These fumbles also bonuses. The character was when he automatically misses the attack, but he must roll a d20 and subtract his basic attack bonus minimum of 1 to obtain the final result. Depending on the final result, one effect occurs as shown on the table below. So, dice result 1 to 6. Melee attack, fail with no additional effects, so you actually came up better.
Yes! I didn't fail that bad.
Oh,
Enemies,
that
I'm
is
not having
God.
them. So you're trying to capitalize on this creature's loss of footing. You go
You
a little
stepped
bit
on
too.
its mandible.
Huh?
I was saying you stepped on its mandible as it jerked to stand back up.
That's a good one too. I was gonna say you just kind of went up to try and slash it in the face, but this misjudged the distance.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be in the bathroom.
Okay,
Alright.
be quick. Actually, you might want to stay for this part. Okay. Alright, so this guy is up next. And as you watch, the pulse finally reaches a climax with just this steady thump, 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 thump in the egg as the creature splits into 2 identical ones.
Oh!
And from the looks of them, they are new and whole.
Well,
Oh.
we figured out how they breathe, huh?
But that will take all of their action to do. So, Christophus, you're up.
Oh God. Alright. I guess I'll fucking shoot at this guy right here.
Alright, you're shooting into a melee.
Yeah.
-4, but it's big, so +2.
So,
-2 total.
yeah, so let's... Oh, I rolled a D2 instead of a D20. That's good.
What?
Oh no! Oh my God.
Roll the critical confirm. So 14. Your basic attack bonus is 1.
Sorry, what was the question?
Yes.
Your basic attack bonus is 1. So you got the 13 to 15. Thermal clip jams and is destroyed.
Oh.
Weapon must be reloaded. Remaining attacks cannot be
Wait, if you're a single shot rifle, does that mean every single shot is its own thermal clip?
Yes.
You only can carry 12.
You can only carry 12?
Yes.
Wait,
Oh.
what's your ammo capacity for Mantis is 1?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 1.
Longer hits so hard then.
Well, I didn't realize that we could only carry 12. I bought 20 at character creation, so.
Well, I bought 37, but I only have 12 on me.
Okay.
You can get armor mods later game that increase that capacity. Yeah, you've only got 12 shots, so check it out.
Okay, so. Fuck.
And that one is unfortunately spent to no effect.
Well, it would be... Really, Phil, you got lucky? Because for you, between missing and hitting, there was... I mean, between missing and what just happened was no difference.
Yeah. I'm gonna swap weapons though, and I guess that'll be my turn.
Right? That's a free action, so you could technically take another shot. If
Oh.
that weapon is loaded. No, sorry, it is.
Then yeah, I'll take a shot with it. I'm not sure. D20. It's 1d5 for 1 damage. Okay, so I haven't been paying attention to how I've been doing automatics. Do we take individual shots for each?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll just shoot 1 bullet for now, and I'll
Okay,
redo the
second
macro.
Is it a weapon that can do a single shot?
With the Avenger?
Yeah.
No. You have to
Okay.
fire 4 shots.
Okay, then let
If
me
you
just...
want, I'll just send you my macro and you can just change it.
Okay. Well, for now, I'll just do each individual. I'll do 3 more.
You have to add the penalty.
God damn it, son of a bitch.
So change the +2 from +5 and then hit -3 for every preceding shot.
Alright.
Which gun are you using?
We're both using the Avenger.
Assault rifle?
Yeah. I think it's the Avenger. Yeah, the M8 Avenger has a recoil of 3.
So -3 for each one.
Also has a 28 clip, so you're not stuck with 2 rounds to the very end of your clip.
Oh, dear God. Okay, that'll be my turn. I'm not even gonna shoot again. I'll just pull out the weapon and say that it wasn't loaded, and I'll reload it, since I didn't have this ready.
Okay. Alright, so that was your action. The bar battle's going to occur again. And,
Where's SD20? Come on, roll that D20. I've been helping him out.
well, with the help, he actually comes by okay. Doesn't take any hits, but nor does the, alien either, because he can't really get a shot off. So that's him.
My turn.
Yes.
Alright. I shoot at these.
Okay.
Wait,
Did you do a
engine.
full round burst?
It's
Well, I have to reload now.
1d4.
Okay, I'm reloading my UI because it still shows me you as up there.
Oh.
Give me a second.
So,
Go ahead and do your turn.
I'm not in range. I'm gonna just shoot this guy. So that's -3 for being out of the increment. But +2 because they're large, right?
Yes. So total of -1.
Hold on.
No, 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 and no.
So, is it 1d4 per shot, or is it just 1d4 for the entire burst?
1d4
per
per
bullet.
shot.
Per shot? Or
Yeah.
Okay, you were both talking at the same time. So I need to do that. Okay.
I just do this, like after my shot's over, I just do this. I just go /roll. After I see how many hit, I just do /roll 3d3.
Okay.
That's all I do. Because not all of them are gonna hit, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, unfortunately you switch
None
over
hit.
your target, and none of the shots connect.
Yep. Fresh.
So this guy close to you, he's going to recover from his fumble and get up, and then once again, go for that pincer move they seem to love so much. Nope, this one goes well over your head. So
I
once
count
again, it
nothing
misses.
can hit. Nothing can hit.
I know, it's
We
really
have
weird.
two we have two drunken fighters who are just like, oh, in melee range right there.
Goal, you're up.
Alright. I am absolutely crazy for doing this. Okay. I'm going to run screaming right here. No, too close. No, more like right here. There we go.
Okay.
That's
I
not-
actually have
And
Actually,
then-
give me a... Let me look at the...
That's not an animal range, right? That's just outside?
That is just outside, yes.
Okay.
Why don't you give me a bluff roll, just for the fun of it?
A bluff roll?
Yes.
Oh, crap. Yeah. This will work out.
Very nice.
Hey!
So, from this new position, you hold up your weapon, fire off a couple of rounds, screaming your head off towards this other alien. Come to a dead stop right in front of it, distracting it thoroughly as it turns to deal with this supposed new threat. But that will be your turn, so in fear.
Actually, I have a quick question. Which number are you using for my defense stat?
15.
Yeah, that's not my defense stat. My defense stat is the first number. That's my
Mhm.
shield.
Everyone has a 10 defense.
Yeah, everyone has a base 10 defense.
Yeah, but if you're using the defense of 15, that's his shield, not his defense. He doesn't have any armor that gives him defense.
Yeah, that's my shield. That's my shield HP, not the on my defense stat. So
Okay, I've been doing
I
this
ju-
wrong. What's going on?
I think that's why things have been missing me. 'Cause
Everybody in this party has a defense stat of 10, Jace.
well, 10 plus
No,
dex.
it's 10 plus dex, and you have how much dex?
That's the secret, okay?
Let me look. Come on, stop. Okay. Well,
Good.
they still would have missed, but you have the blue number as your defense.
Yeah.
And the black number as your shield.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why
have to
I
reversed.
Yeah,
I might have reversed it. Do you need me to reverse that real quick?
Yes, blue to me speaks of shield. That's why I have it blue.
Okay.
So please reverse
Oh, that circle is blue. Okay. Alright, got it. Okay. My bad.
Alright.
With that said, I'm going to try to stab it. See if we can get one in there, alright? Let's go.
This
Hell,
is with your Omni Blade?
yeah, my blade.
Alright.
Yes!
So no, dealing with the mandibles clamped down right over your head again. You try and swipe at one of them, but it just swings past it. So this group of 2 is now up. And just for convenience, I'm keeping them in the same initiative spot. This guy. No. So they are both going to close in roughly 60 feet. But that will be all they can do. Christopher, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot this. No, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm gonna shoot that one, maybe. I guess I
Okay.
should pull out my ruler. 70 feet. What the fuck is the
Go for the
range?
nearest square. It would be probably 65 for this far.
Range is 60 on this. Okay. Alright. Then I'll just let out a burst on.
Apparently my thing didn't save my biotics, whatever. So they all missed.
Yep, unfortunately you take your shots, but they just seem
Welcome
to
to
land
my
around
life,
it.
Bill.
God.
Welcome to my life.
Alright. Then I guess I will move over here. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, so now the party, so the alien close to you is going to move up onto you. It can't charge because you're too close, so it's just going to close the distance. And then try and make its mandible attack. But as it does, the soldier is going to take both his attack of opportunity and his attacks. So this is all happening simultaneously, but I'm going to say that the soldier with the gun is acting first.
Okay.
Now I'll put this public so you can see.
Now you see why I was asking whether we were doing thermal clips or cooldown.
How that works. But whatever.
Nice critical fell and nice 16 million damage.
Very nice. So the attack of opportunity sinks into the thing's side as it tries to close in on you. And then this round of attack hits it again, and then the guy overheats, and he has to change out the thermal clip. But he does 7 points of damage. Wait, that was one.
No, that was both.
I like his 1.6
Oh, you
million.
should have 3.
Like
So
that.
Man, this sucks. My strength stat gimped me so hard.
So it's 10 points of total damage.
Nice.
So as the soldier takes these attacks from behind his little bench that he's been keeping this thing mostly at bay with, the creature starts to gimp heavily as it tries to let's take penalty on its mandible attack against you.
You went robot-y. You went robot-y during that.
So how much did you hear?
Anyone?
I heard most of it.
Okay, well he's gonna have a penalty to his mandible attack to try. But even so, dealing with these shots sinking into its side as it goes up to pinch you, and it's basically the pincers. It manages to connect, and it will deal
1.6 million damage.
Divided by 1 million.
Please.
A full 8 points of damage to your shields, which light up around you. And then it's also going to try and grapple you because the pincers are very spiky, so it can kind of hold things in between them.
Okay.
Which I gotta make sure I have the right information here. Wait, there's no simple grapple skill?
There's a section in the rule book about grappling.
Yeah.
I thought it's just an opposing strength check. Well, that's D&D's. It's just an opposing strength check.
Actually, you do athletics for D&D.
Well, I
Do
thought
you
you
know
could
where that
use
is,
your
Phil?
strength or
Let me find it again real quick. I scrolled away. It was kind of near where the that thing was for the
Was it combat maneuvers?
prepare action.
Yeah, combat maneuvers, 290 something.
298.
Yeah.
There you go.
If you didn't need a grapple, you need to make an approach grapple check against an opponent. A grapple check is like a melee attack. Your attack bonus is on a grapple check. Your attack bonus on a grapple check is attack bonus plus strength plus special size modifier. Because it is large, it's going to +4 against you. So give me a strength roll. What you go?
better.
Alright, sorry. Strength, you said?
Strength roll.
Oh!
Thanks to that, you managed to bash one of the pincers with the butt of your shotgun away so that you can just slip out of the other one as they pinch down on you.
Okay.
So you are not grappled.
It's just...
Yes.
Ah.
Okay, so that's its turn. So, Miara, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. I don't even know what to do. Ah, shit of these guys.
Okay.
Base is a +2.
So it's a no, it's +4. in your range.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Give me a minute. Damn. Forgot I had this.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And it's rank 1. Have it rounded normally, which is up, I'm assuming.
No, round down is how it always does. So the -1 healing.
Oh. And I'm gonna fuck this guy up. Never mind. Wait, no, those are with a -3.
Yeah.
Even then, none of them would have hit. Well,
Unfortunately, that last one close to the wooden.
it would be a -3 instead of a -7, so it'd be a 12. So no.
Yeah, you get one hit on that around.
And got 3.
So you take this burst with your new skill going. Couple of rounds sink a little too low, but as you raise the gun up, one catches it, and then it continues on past. So next action.
No, that was my action.
Now you have 2 shots.
How do I have 2 shots?
Because you can burst with your gun once. You haven't moved at all or anything.
Well, I could have done that all those times then.
Yeah, I thought you were. So,
I was assuming it was XCOM. You fire once, it's your turn.
no, you have 2 actions.
But it doesn't matter.
Is that your +3?
15.
What?
I have a 115 in there. That's the highest. It's a 12 and a 11.
Well, it should be 14 because they're large creatures.
Oh, shit. So +2.
So 14.
Here, I'm just gonna make a secondary
14.
macro. Assault rifle overloaded or overkill.
No, you have 3 hits there.
Oh, okay. One moment. I'm making a macro for when I'm overloaded. Turn. So I have 4 hits, 3 hits. You said.
Yes. Alright, so a bit better control over your gun. You strike it in its face as it's approaching you. And eat a little bit more of its armor. So the one over by Nafir is up.
Hey.
So it's fully recovered now. And right on top of you is what's going to make first 2 bite attacks. And then just try and bash you in the side with one of its pincers. So both bites hit, sinking into your shields for
Okay.
8 points of damage. And then as you're reeling from those bites, the mandible comes firing. And it smacks you in the side.
Yeah. So basically, Charles got 1 shot.
For 5 points of damage.
See, that's what I was expecting from the beginning. No, I messed things up. That's why. That's all. Alright.
Well, it rolled a whole lot higher to the top. Okay, so that is its turn.
Awesome.
Goal is up.
Alright, so
Let's get our
I'm-
first confirmed kill of this counter.
I'm going to blast it twice with my shotgun. And so the second shot would have a -8 because of my recoil.
Shotgun has recoil?
Yes. It's semi-auto.
It's like -4, isn't it?
Okay, then yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Your first shot, because after it, we'll get an attack of opportunity if you miss.
Okay. If I miss. Okay. And then it's bonus. It's too big plus my
Plus your
modifier.
dex.
There's no bonus for point blank range, really?
I didn't see one. I could be wrong though.
Okay.
Shotguns. I don't. Shotguns.
Holy crap. All
Yeah,
right.
like, I really don't understand why you don't get some pretty hefty bonus for being at a point blank range with a shotgun.
And we can do that. It might be a house rule. But I agree with it, so I would like to do that.
Okay. Well, what's the bonus? Because
It'll be a +4.
okay.
For
So 12, so still missing.
yes,
Oh, no,
unfortunately that still misses. So it's going to take a swipe back at you with one of its mandibles. just to-
Wait, +14 means the 14 because he didn't add the +2 for large.
I did.
I thought he did.
Oh, I thought your dex was 16. My bad.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Alright, so it's going to take its attack back.
And hit you for 20 damage.
And while it's been trying to dodge your shotgun blast as best it can, its swipe goes past your right shoulder and digs into the ground a little bit.
Okay.
So we're going to take your next attack.
Wow.
Our next. Go and roll damage.
Finally, you get a hit. Don't you do like 2d4 plus 4?
Nope.
Oh, 2d6.
Alright.
Not too strong.
You know, Phil, no, it really sucks.
What?
No, it really sucks.
What?
The one that you did 17 damage right off to the back instantly healed for full.
Should have killed it when we had the opportunity.
How? It literally turned 2 healed.
Right, so you stick your shotgun right in this thing's face to pull the mandible out of the dirt. Take your shot, and the thing's head blows clean off.
I did the same amount of damage you did to that same one from halfway across the map.
And then,
So I'm pretty sure the person did 90% of the damage with that stupid soldier.
Human with gun. Those ones are crazy. Let us run.
yep, so
Alright.
the figure's up.
I'm gonna buy archers through this thing.
Hold on.
That's like a flat damage.
Okay,
Wow.
it also recharges my shield by 3 times so it's modified.
Sounds right.
Yeah, okay. Shield back. And I'm also going to punch it.
From
Here we go.
behind.
I'm gonna punch it. Wait, first let's do the let's make sure. I need to make the fortitude save, which DC 17
Oh.
or gets
Well, it should
knocked.
be DC 15. At rank 1, it's just not DC 15.
Vanguards have 2 points. You could have it at rank 2.
No, it's not ranked there.
Oh.
It's just it's a flat DC 15.
That's what I read online. It might be different in the book. But what page is the
42. It's DC plus my biox strength divided by 2 plus my charisma modifier.
No, but this one's based on the ability, not your class.
Okay.
You're looking at the base save bonus of your class.
I'm looking at the save of out of charge. And
The
just-
skill itself has a save, not your class bonus.
Yeah, your class base bonus is probably 17, but not the skill itself.
No, I'm reading a skill.
Then
Let
why
me
is it on your class?
Are you reading the new one, Jace?
I'm reading the one that everyone has told me to look at.
Here's the picture of that page. I'll be right back.
Equals DC equals 10 plus biotic ranks.
And I'm back. It's a fortitude save. Let's see.
Yeah, that's easily possible, Jace. 4 biotic ranks
Right, I don't want to argue over it. So,
based off
Heal.
yours.
go ahead and try and make that save. So you phase through this thing, and you can tell on this hit, especially because it doesn't instantly die, that these creatures have some kind of increased mass to them. Like their size isn't necessarily their visible weight. And this thing shrugs off your efforts to knock it down.
I probably knocked it onto myself, so that's okay.
That would've been fun.
Anyways, I've got
Roll your damage, roll your attack.
just regular old-fashioned punch. Oh yes.
Are
Have
you
it-
trying
have it-
to miss every hit?
No, I want every time I miss, I want to kill myself.
What modifiers are on there?
It's +2. And +1 because I supposed to get a bunch of
Right, but
March
did you
Mortis
take the
makes-
+2 for large unit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So yeah, unfortunately you.
All my the base value of all my rolls, attack rolls, is under 10. So
Alright. Yeah,
That's
unfortunately
how
you,
it
you
goes.
smack it in the flank, but it just kind of
I kind of
pings off the armor.
kind of want to die. I kind of want to die.
Oh, and plus this guy has natural armor, so that save actually shouldn't have been taken, right? 'Cause it only does that if they don't have armor or shields.
Well, you get like a bonus from your armor. That's what the enhanced fibers on our armor is like.
Anyway, so these two are up. Okay, so this first one here is going to charge at my ear. With its mandibles poised to pincer onto you. And it does manage to connect. The pincher's coming down on both of your sides with a charge bonus. Actually, not charge bonus for this. For 8 points of damage. And it's going to take 2 bite attacks. One that comes in straight for your head, pitches around the shield, causing it to pop. And the next attack comes down on you yourself.
Wait, so who? I'm confused. That attack only did 2 damage?
What's it? No, the first attack did 8 damage because it was a critical.
Well, I know, but then the other bite, you said caused my shields to pop. You didn't give me a damage.
No, that was the one that caused your shields to pop because you're at 2. So it did 8 damage, your shield goes away. It does not carry through to the second set of health.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's kind of strange. But the next bite connects for 5 points of damage on yourself.
5 points of damage?
Yes. And then this other one is kind of stuck because he can't navigate through some of the obstacles here. So he's gonna get to about here and then reposition to try and start going around them. And that will be their turn, so Christophus, you're up.
Okay. Oh shit. I guess I'm going to shoot. So both of these guys are in melee combat. Okay. And this guy, how fucking far away is he? 55? 50? Okay. Then I guess I will shoot at... I'll shoot at the one that's further away. Isn't in melee with anyone.
Okay.
Oops. That's not what I meant to do.
Do those have the +2 for size?
No. So that'd be...
2 hits.
Yeah, so 2 hits.
Okay, so... 2d4. Oh, good. And then I'll just do fire off another burst at him. So 20, 16, 7, 17.
Nice, 3 hits.
Cool.
1, 1, 1.
Shut up, Jaren. Look at that.
Very nice.
Dunked on.
So you spend both of your actions just unload on this one that's trying to come around, presumably at you, or any space that it can find to get in there. And just wail on this thing's armor. It is very steadily chipped away, and you can see that it's not looking so good armor-wise.
Sweet. Sweet.
Alright, so that guy is actually dead, but the military man is now going to help you guys out and hop over his little bench here and then get as far as he can in to help. But that will be his action. So Mirror, you're up.
Alright. Nothing really I can do other than shooting this guy.
You could 5-foot step, run away and heal, or recharge your shields.
I don't even know how to recharge my shield. I thought they don't recharge until out of combat.
No, you can spend, I think it's well, you would have to 5-foot step away for one action and then run. But next turn you can spend your action recharging shields. And so long as you don't take any damage that turn, they will come back up at like 10%.
That's not worth it.
You're cool.
That's literally 1 shield.
Well, it's it's 10% per action they do not get hit. And they start coming back the moment you declare that you're going to recharge them.
So could he still make actions once he's recharged them, or?
After that first turn, it's a full action to start them recharging.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be recharging so long as he doesn't take damage from that point.
Oh, okay. So if he disengages, then he starts the recharge,
can't
and then
because
No,
it's a full
disengage, run away.
yeah.
Because
Next
they take the full.
turn, start them recharging, and then turn after that, they'll still be recharging, and you can take actions. And they will still be up to take 1 hit.
Right,
Yeah,
I'll
but-
disengage to here.
Yeah, but don't they have reached?
Not because of all of this stuff around him.
All this
It was barely in range anyway.
no hunger right here.
Yay!
So this one on the fear here is going to turn around. Just take a couple of bites at him and then another swing. The first one manages to connect, but the second one clamps down where your shoulder was after you recoiled from. And you take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
So with the sweep of the mandible, manages to connect. As you stand back up from the recoil, it sweeps over your form, catching your torso, or... I wish I had live dice. I'm gonna do that. Next one. 4 points of damage. And that's its turn. Goal is up.
Alright, so I am going to reload and start. Well, I'm going to charge my shields and then start.
Charging your shields is a full turn thing.
It takes
Oh, it's a
2.
full turn. Okay, that's fine.
Well, actually,
Then
the
I'll-
shields are up. I don't know if the rules are different.
I don't have to recharge, but I wouldn't mind it.
I'd say I don't know how to do that for right now, so it's a full turn to recharge.
Okay.
It'll probably change later.
So 10% is a odd number. So round up, round down,
Round down.
always round down.
Yeah.
Okay. So awesome. I'm recharging you. Next.
And if yours up,
Time to use some. Just trying to see if I can use those martial arts. Alright, I'm going to be using. I'm going to try to stun it with my fists. Press swing twice with the intent to stun twice. That's. Okay. That
alright,
is all.
unfortunately not. Most of them playing off of its armor, one off its mandible. It isn't really affected. Unless it's a special warp effect, is that how that works?
No, it only does anything if it hits.
Okay. So yeah, these two are up. So this one down here is going to keep trying to navigate its way through all of these obstacles. And only makes it to there. Meanwhile, this one that was after Mir has lost its quarry, so it's going to re-navigate to here, but can't quite get in range of you with its buddy in the way. And that'll be their turn. Christophus is up.
All right. So I'm gonna use my free action to activate my overkill, and then I'll unload into this. I still have the ruler selected. The same guy that I was shooting at last turn.
What was the overkill effect?
It halves the recoil effect on assault rifles.
Very nice.
Okay.
So that's 3 hits, but you have a critical failure right on the front.
Oh boy.
Yep, so roll critical information.
Bummer.
Oh no. Oh.
Hold that back up as.
Why God?
So you rolled a 3 on the crit confirm. That attack failed with no official additional effect.
Okay. So, but my other 3 still hit then.
I don't want it to be this detrimental, but it says the attack failed with no additional effect.
Okay.
So I'll just say that that one and the one after it failed, but the next 2 did hit.
Okay. So. Roll 2d5. Or no, it's 4s. Am I retarded? Why does my character sheet say 5, but the last time I rolled it was 4s?
At least you have 4s. I have to use 3s because I have to use small weapons because
Yeah.
my strength is 6.
So then it must be 4s then, if yours is a 3. So there we go.
Came out better.
Yeah.
Right, so the first shot sinks into its armor, and with some luck, you just manage to crack it as the next shot follows after and causes a little bit of blood to start trickling down its face.
Oh, good. Then I'll do my second action. I'll fire another salvo. Oh God, why?
Okay, roll your crit fail confirmation. You did. That's one step up. Attack targets a random square adjacent target, with the exceptions of those behind it. So nothing matters.
Okay.
But those don't have the +2 for its size. It looks.
Yeah, so it's 14, 11, and 12 were the 3 that didn't fucking crit fail.
All right. Well, unfortunately, the first one was only the closest, and it just pinged off of the armor.
Alright. And that's my turn then.
Alright, wait, did I just move soldier on the wrong turn? I think I did. Oh, we're gonna go to Meyer. You're up.
My turn? Isn't this guy super weak?
He looks pretty bad off. Like, he's not quite stumbling yet, but you can see blood finally trickling down.
Would I have a penalty? Because Philip's like,
I mean, technically not, from what I know. Because you can't really be hindered by allies.
then I'm going to attack because I have one more turn left of overkill, so I should use it.
That only lasts 2 actions.
Shit, I forgot I moved. No. I'm attacking the one by Phil. And the one below us.
Oh, -6. Oh god.
Okay, roll the fail confirmation.
Here's my -1. Oh, 50.
Thermoclip jams and is destroyed. The weapon must be reloaded.
Alright. Then I reload. This fight.
Okay. So the one on goal is gonna make his attack.
On goal?
On me, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're the only one. Sorry, not goal
That's-
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my fault. So he's gonna make a couple more bites and go swing with one of those mandibles. So the first one goes just short, missing your knee by a little bit, but the second one manages to connect for 3 points of
So-
damage.
The combat skills you can use as many times as you want once they're off cooldown, right?
Yeah, up to your modifier. Your wisdom modifier times.
I think it's +1.
Oh yeah, wisdom modifier +1.
So I can only use 2 of them.
Right, and so the mandible attack, or not, yeah,
Ignore this, I just want to see.
and it manages to clip you in the side. For 5 points of damage. Goal is up. You are now have some shields. It should be at 2, and it will be recharging until you take damage again.
Awesome. With that, I am going to reload, and I am going to rest of my action move as close as I can. All right, so recharge. Awesome. Done.
Well, you just got it by 2 because it was 2 actions.
Oh, okay, okay. Per action, not turn. Okay.
Alright,
Cool.
fear's
Okay,
up.
wait. So if it's 1 plus 1.5 plus 1.5, would that be 3 then? Or would that just be rounded down, rounded down? 2.
And rounded down,
Okay, okay.
unfortunately.
Okay. More punching. See, if I try to first fist is gonna. I'm gonna try to stun it again.
Alright, let's see that fail. Oh wow, you
Dude,
finally
holy shit!
Very nice.
Oh my
That
god.
is-
It only took 8 tries.
Isn't this your first hit of this day?
Yes. I've been counting. It only took 8 tries. Okay, it needs to make a fortitude save, which is DC 12. And if it fails, it loses. It stays for 1 action.
Alright.
Oh, and I guess I need damage too. Which is
Yes, you do get the damage, but unfortunately the fist connects, and it just kind of seems to shake its head and not be affected by it.
still
But you do manage to crumple the armor on its face pretty good.
Yes. Alright, I'm gonna punch it again.
Okay.
These are. Oh, that modifier is 1 too high. Not that it matters because I rolled below. Yeah.
Yep,
10
it doesn't
again.
change much. You still smack into the armor, pull your fist away, shake it off a little bit.
Alright, okay. Awesome.
Alright, so these two are now up. Hurt guy down here is going to go first, and he's going to make a charge attack up against Christoph. Yes.
Oh boy.
First with its mandible pinch.
This is where I die, boys.
I'm right behind you.
But somehow, some way, manages to misjudge the distance again.
The 5 Ds of dodgeball. I learned them well.
But it's also going to come back in for another mandible swipe.
Oh no.
And this one does manage to connect.
Oh no.
Whips you over the side of the head.
Oh yeah, you have no shields.
No.
For 3 points of damage.
Oh boy. Alright, I'm not dead yet, boys.
So the one up top, without much other option, is just going to turn, move in on the fear here, and go for his attack. I'm gonna go with 2 bites. First one manages to connect, but the second one knocks it off balance as the jaws manage to pick up some dirt. For 4 points of damage.
Who's that on?
It's on you.
Oh, it's on me. Okay. How do you want to manage death again?
So you are
Did you
now
want to do it by the rulebook, or did you want to do it?
So you are now
Awesome.
unconscious, bleeding out
Hell.
from a massive bite wound, probably to your upper thigh,
He's infected.
and without help, you're probably gonna bleed out in a few turns.
Yeah, that's cool.
So Christophus, you're up.
Alright. So I can't back off because that'll trigger an attack of opportunity, so I'll
Can't
just...
attack it because that will trigger attack of opportunity.
Oh, fuck me.
You just have to make sure you kill it in this shot.
Oh, man, this session has just gone to hell.
Oh,
It-
no.
It shouldn't have gone like this. These rolls have completely crippled this encounter.
Fuck it, I'm gonna shoot it.
That's what I was gonna do the other time, so I told you I'm gonna die this turn.
So 16, 15, 14, and 9.
Okay, so the first 2 do hit.
It's not gonna be enough, Phil. You're gone. Oh, that might be enough. Wait, no, if you hit, they don't get the attack of opportunity to do that.
Haha!
As this thing goes to swipe at you with its mandible again, you bring your rifle up, take your shot, and before it can connect, the thing just falls to the floor. Its face caved in.
Yes. All right, then I'm gonna whip around and stop these child predators from killing my Drell companion. 26, 16, 8, 15.
Okay, so 3 hits.
God damn it.
Alright, so your 3 shots land in its unprotected backside
Alright.
and sink into the armor, dealing another good chunk of damage, but it is still up. So next up, this
Wait.
is technically Soldier Guy.
Are me and Jaren the only 2 left alive?
No, Tyler's really far away.
What the f-
Shotgun Guy went YOLO.
You gave me mission. We had stuff in the car, so I saved them.
Alright.
Alright, so this guy, your little soldier buddy, is going to run up to there. And then take a full burst at this guy. All of which managed to hit, just barely.
What rifle is he using?
He just got high stats. Or,
Well, I just don't know any rifle that uses only 3 to be 10. That has 3.
I thought the submachine guns did. That's what picture I'm using.
No, they might. I wasn't paying attention. I was only looking at rifle.
Right, well, that's not important right now. It's just an NPC anyway.
Yeah, I was just curious. See if it's going to be depressing that the NPCs did more damage over this entire conflict than our entire team.
And manages to hit the guy for 7 points of damage. I'm sorry, guys. This is... I don't know what to say.
Wait, is he using it as SMG?
Yep.
Rate of fire is 7 and 8 and 12.
Really?
Oh, I never picked feats.
Except for the M24 Hornet, but I don't think he's using a 6,000 credit dollar gun.
Feats?
No,
Do
he
we even
shouldn't.
have feats?
You start out with 2 at character creation.
What?
Wait, you do?
Yeah.
I thought
Oh,
those came at level 4.
What?
Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna...
my turn? No.
Nope. No, yeah, that'll be his turn. He's using something else. Whatever. Matter. So, yeah. Mayor's... Yep.
Can I hit this guy?
Yeah, it's no longer in melee combat because...
Well, no, I'm just saying, look at, I'm like poking my head around a tree.
That would probably count under cover.
Alright, then what about him?
Yeah, that one I do.
Well, I guess I can also do that. Okay, then do I aim for that?
What?
Shit. I don't think I aim for this skill, do I?
You have more?
Yeah?
Okay.
And it uses all 3 of my biotic points.
I thought it was different from what I read, but go ahead.
Is this just a guaranteed hit? Because I don't see anywhere where it says what I rolled C.
Range, touch, attack.
Yeah, range touch.
Is that-
That should be...
Is that the part one?
Yeah, range touch attack.
So make
That wasn't the one I was looking at. What?
I'm looking at all the 5 text lines of boxes of text you spattered out. The
Mhm.
second one from the bottom says character must see on range tuck attack to affect the target, and then that's cooldown 3 actions, etc., etc.
And this one wouldn't care about the cover, just so you know.
I'm not sure what a ranged touch attack is.
I think it's just a melee attack.
Well then why does it say 60 feet?
Because it counts as a melee attack, but that is how far you cast it up to, because it's a warp effect.
Okay, and so since it's a touch attack, it's a guaranteed hit.
No. Roll a d20, add your melee bonus, which is, I think, your
Oh God, no.
strength. Or it might be willpower because it's ranged touch.
Can we go with willpower?
Yeah, let's do that for now.
Because I don't see. I have no. I'm gonna. So, will you said?
Yeah, wisdom or whatever it is.
Because it makes no sense to me that I'm using my strength for a biotic skill check.
Yeah, it doesn't. Right, so that definitely hits. Which one are you hitting again? Armor?
Yeah,
Okay. I'll roll your damage.
I'm ready for 2 1s.
Very
8.
nice. So you call this warp up underneath it. It catches the thing by the head and then detonates and completely shatters all of its remaining armor.
Also, it does double damage to armored targets.
Yeah, I read that.
Okay.
That's why it killed all the remaining. So that was one action.
And then I'll shoot him.
Same one?
Yeah.
Right.
Never mind, I won't shoot him. Alright, someone else's turn. I just spray into the air.
Yeah, that is rough.
Oh man, Jaren.
I'm used to it at this point.
So, something unique happens here because having seen these Mass Effect fields, and specifically, you can only assume warp effect.
Oh my gosh.
This guy is going to turn and just blindly charge at this tree in front of you.
Oh, fuck off.
It hits with the tree. And the tree shudders very heavily, but it does not get through the tree. And is now there. So, goal is up. Tyler, that's you.
Okay, sorry. Running forward.
Okay, how far?
If I can blast that, I will.
It'll just be minus.
Yeah, it'd be a
Personally,
lot
minus
though. I'm just
6.
gonna run like all the way here. Why not?
So that'll be your turn. If
Yep.
here, you take 1 point of bleeding damage.
Got it.
I'll come and help you, but there's not a whole lot I can do.
Yep, so again, the strange reaction persists with this guy as well, as it blindly charges towards the source of the effect and impacts with its friend.
So note to self. Don't use... I wasn't even the first one to use biotics.
And it does manage to hit and hurt its friend for a considerable amount of damage from what you can see.
Bitch.
Now they are both without armor. That will be its turn. Christophus is up.
Okay. Alright, so we still got 2 boys left. I have to reload, so I'm going to do that. And then I will shoot 1 salvo at... How the fuck does it keep switching to the goddamn ruler? That guy. So 15 and 14. And the other 2 are misses.
Right, you get 1 that manages to connect. At the very end, you get the gun under control, back in.
Look at that.
For points. It's a good hit. A bit of blood spurts from one of its sides as it sinks into its shoulder area. It's still up. Probably a bit worse off than it could be, but still up.
Sweet. And that'll be my
So
turn.
now- yes, that should be everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Your soldier friend is going to move up. I think it was there. And help out by taking another salvo at this guy. One manages to connect. Or 2 points. Mayor, you're up.
I will move around right here and take one shot at the dude.
Seems good. Yep, so only one connect. We're at 3 points. Very nice. Another shot sinks into
3
its
points.
opposite side for 3 points of damage. And now you can see that it's looking pretty bad off. So again, this guy is up, and his craze still seems to keep going. He's going to try and fight his way through the tree. The tree is now splitting in half, but it takes all of its turn just to get it there. It is not yet down. Goal is up.
Cha-chick! Kablam! Cha-chick! Kablam!
Nice.
I like it.
1d20 plus
No,
3.
You won't hit.
I'm not at point blank. Well, I guess.
You're not in melee.
Yeah, no, right.
Okay. So, kablam! Dang it.
Unfortunately not. And hits the dirt.
This is like XCOM, dude.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's like you big things and you run up and you try to shotgun them. It just misses. Like,
Kablam!
Nice. Roll me, roll me another d20.
Alright.
Cool.
13 on the crit confirm is a torso
That
shot.
wasn't crit? Oh, it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We should have been doing criticals differently. Because even a 1 on the confirm is a damage multiplier. But that's only if you get 2 d20s in a row. Is it an instant death super?
Oh.
The rest just decide where they hit.
Okay.
If you crit the
Yeah,
crit.
it's so demoralizing the fact that I've gotten 4 crits this session and not a single one did anything.
I know. And I'm sorry. That's part of the learning.
Okay, so torso shot.
Yep, for 4 times whatever this next one is.
So
Or
just
whatever your gun says.
okay. So it's gonna be that. So
Order of
does-
operations.
24 damage.
Yep, so 6 times whatever the gun's critical multiplier is.
You need
it's
to know
times
what that
3.
is.
Yes.
Dude.
Times 3,
That's the best part of the katana.
so that's 18. So you shoot this thing in the side around where the mandible is connected to its torso. The bullet absolutely obliterates the connective tissue, and the mandible just falls off as this huge hole cratered out of the side of the creature. As it falls onto the other side, just completely dead.
X freaking
Wait,
D.
does it have no plating left, XD?
No, I got rid of both of their bladings.
Nice.
So, Charles, you see the reason why I want the Ishtar? I mean, the Isharay sniper rifle?
besides being, besides crit, is this crit multiplier really good?
Crit
Okay.
multiplier 3, and it crits on a 19 and a 20.
Oh, looks like you already put your point of bleed.
Yeah.
So that one is actually the dead one. Christophus is up.
All right, shooting at the last one. Oh boy.
So that's 2 hits.
There we go.
Alright. So you bring your gun up, brace on this tree, line up the shot, pull the trigger. The first one pings off of one of the mandibles. Next 2 sink into its eyes, and the things fall dead.
Good. Fucker.
That brings us to the end of combat.
One less child predator in the universe.
So, your soldier friend is going to rush over and start issuing medical help to Nafir here. So you are definitely stabilized. He has a very quality Omni tool. So you're stabilized, and I'll bring you up to 5 points of health.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, soldier dude's good.
How much does Metagel heal for?
I should probably know that.
D20 plus first aid.
Oh, okay, roll that. Let's see what he does.
Overheal you for like 90% of like.
Just roll that one, dude.
Oh,
13 points. And as he's doing that, he's talking to all of you. Why? I gotta thank you all. You came out of nowhere and really saved my bacon. Not to mention all those civilians, too. What are you guys
Burks
doing out
and
here?
glares at goal, and you want to drive past.
Hey, I mean, how many people almost died? I mean, we could have avoided that. Can we leave now? They're still alien.
I have some questions I want to ask this man.
Go ahead and give me just a general spot check. Because by now you have noticed that the alarms have fallen silent. So whatever raid is either under control or gone. You're not sure which.
Maybe I just have to be near death, and then my rolls get good.
Twitchy.
And so yeah, by that average, you're definitely to all of this, and that from the overall tone and how people are like coming out of the buildings and stuff, it's at least handled. So there is no more immediate threat.
Can I ask the soldier if there's some sort of reward for helping? Like, is there a reward on these types of creatures, like some sort of bounty system?
Well, it's funny you asked that. It happens that there is. Now I'm just a medic. I can't be giving you promises I can't keep. But yes, we do have one for any soldiers or drifters that feel like helping out with the problem. So go talk to the captain. He'll get you squared away with a bit of a reward.
Was the captain in the spaceport?
No, he should be north of the spaceport in the bunker.
Whew.
Oh, okay, good. I can't really go back there right now.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
She rejected
Accidental
his.
discharge.
Should
Tor.
I be worried here, dude?
Nope. We got glad. Thank you for helping us. Let's leave. Like, come on, guys.
Sir.
My shield's full now, right?
Alright,
Bunch of children. I swear.
For his thanks, he's also going to medicine before he leaves. With, he's thanking you profusely, he's shaking all of your hands and everything. Feels a little bit awkward shaking the little girl's hand for looking warily at her gun.
I'm gonna stare menacingly as he approaches the little girl.
And he's going to roll some medicines for the rest of spending his Metagel supply.
Cool. You don't have to spend mine. I don't have 50 credits to burn. Need
Better-
to auction it off anyway.
Watch yourself around that little girl, sir.
Was that for me?
No, that was Christopher's first.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's like 8 times my HP.
I mean, my HP is only 7, so that's way past mine.
Oh yeah, mine's 7 too.
What is that?
Can we just divide that between the team? I'm pretty sure that's enough to get us all full.
Well, I think it counts like per metagel, so I have to roll each of them.
No. Is there overheal in this?
Not with metagel. I think that's more of a effect.
Damn, because I would have loved to be able to walk around with 20 HP.
Yep. So the soldier thanks you profusely and jogs off to the north, where the civilians were fleeing to, in order to check up on them.
I make sure to, I go and sit back down in the car and make sure I'm sitting right next to the e-brake again, just in case.
All right.
We may need to throw her in the trunk.
I agree. I can lock it. I know how to.
I know.
There you
Well,
go,
that's
Ben.
a lot later than I thought. So yeah, we're definitely gonna wrap it up there. Aside from those rolls absolutely destroying us, what do you guys think?
I
Dude,
felt
I want
kind
to
of
make a
bad.
new character.
Which one
Charles
was that?
like Charles said to me aside, "Don't save me,"
Oh, okay.
so I didn't. But then
I was kind of hoping to bleed out there, to be honest. I was this close to dying. I was gonna see my Hanar again, dude.
I was so close to just blasting him, just out of character blasting him. Just
Why? Because I had 1 HP?
yeah, I was putting him out of his misery. You know, don't worry about it.
Yeah, like literally, the dude attacked me once and just one-shot me.
I mean, we could say that you were trampled by that thing as it charged at Jaren.
Look,
I was gonna do that, but
okay,
forgot.
But I like Matt's. I like it. We need to do the things. The two things that would then pay attention to. One, there's a cap on what rank you can put your skills at level 1.
Which is 4. None of my skills are above 4.
Yeah, well, I did
Not
not
something I
do.
did.
Oh,
Did
Tyler,
not
what
read
is
that.
your highest?
You didn't notice the plus 10 on the hacking?
Oh,
No,
So that and taking feats, those two things I didn't even do. But I just don't like the Vanguard class at all.
yeah.
I feel
That-
sort of extremely difficult to work with.
Would it be easier if you were hitting things?
Well,
Well,
I
it's-
mean,
that's
that's
not
more
even
like
the
silver
issue.
lining thing.
Like,
being a melee when you're versus like other Citadel races is a very big hindrance.
and just in general, like, the entirety of what I've experienced with Vanguard is, there's too many high priority stats.
Like I'm trying to hold a gun here, and
Like, yeah,
I like,
it's like,
but I can't shoot. If I try to hold the gun, then I can't shoot the gun effectively. If I try to be durable, then I can't.
yeah, it's like,
They have no skills, and and so I don't have skills to both put the biotics and electronics.
Do we want to do a
things I
soft
need.
reroll and like
It's-
give a few
I just
extra?
don't. I don't care if it even has better stats, because.
Right. You're welcome to change class and everything. I'm just saying, like, do we want to do a soft reroll where you get a few extra dice, like say D6 that you can do whatever you want on the next character? Because we started
I
with
think-
low power characters, and I think that was a very big deal in this system.
and as it is, the system has very little ways of increasing your scores.
Yes.
I feel
At every
I feel like,
3
I feel like-
levels, you get 1 more ability.
I feel like the biotic users that like Vanguard's like, oh yeah, you can use shotguns and biotics. Like there's too much there. Like if you're just tech, or if you're just biotic, or if
Yeah.
you're just guns, you can
Basically,
work,
it's
work.
the exact same thing that I've noticed when I play, like, Mass Effect itself. I'll only play Soldier anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those are so much simpler.
Because every other class, there's too many, like, things you have to upgrade to be useful. Whereas Soldier, you just spam one weapon, use that weapon, and have fun.
Yeah.
Unless you try to use sniper rifles in Mass Effect 2 because they use a different thermal clip than. Sorry, I'm very salty about that.
Wait, it's not Mass Effect 3.
Another thing for me, all my abilities are good against Citadel races. Yeah, like I have shields that I can mess with shields like nobody's business. So my character could shotgun, and that was it. I had healing gels, but no one started dying until I started sprinting towards the soldier. So
Yeah.
it didn't work out really well.
I was expecting I was honestly expecting things to pop out with wings and start spitting at us.
I was too. When it
Yeah,
came
but
to him, I was like,
Wait.
oh crap.
Let me talk about that one a little bit, because not much is known about the Rove, but the general word and general notice is that there are plenty of variants out there. So don't worry about abilities not having an effect on someone, because there will be a strain, a version, something that it's going to have an effect against. But for the most part, they seem to really heavily favor, and they're not perfect. I'll say that much. That's known, but I'm leaving it to you guys to figure out.
They favor what? You broke up for me right when you said that.
They seem to favor natural armor.
Okay.
Yeah, which good for me because warp skill does double damage with his armor.
So I'm having a lot of fun with World as a whole. I'm gonna
I
keep
like
reading
it.
I'm not gonna lie, pre this tabletop, I've experienced 10 minutes of Mass Effect, and in the past like 72 hours, I've like fully immersed myself in all 3 games, and like thinking about buying it, and already have favorites and good endings, bad endings.
Just play number 1 and then pretend like the other 2 don't exist. That's what I do.
The
Wait,
second
what?
one's pretty good.
Just number.
Yeah, you can
Two
play 2. Just don't expect much from the ending.
Yeah, I just
hate
heard
to-
the endings are bad. Like that's the only thing that I've heard complaints.
I hated 2 because 2 introduced the thermal clip,
Wah!
and then I couldn't use I just kept running out of ammo because I liked using my sniper rifle.
I've never had that problem.
I never had that problem either. Maybe
Actually,
it was
no,
the sniper you were
I
using.
did run out of sniper ammo. I did have to swap, but it wasn't like a huge issue.
No,
not like
for
that.
me, that and I ran into the issue of I tried to play Infiltrator, which is pistols and snipers,
Dude, that's what
and
I play.
because
I love the hand cannon though.
Oh
It's a good
yeah.
gun.
I could never find a good pistol.
But yeah, Mass Effect 2 is definitely the most fun game. Mass Effect 1's probably like the least offensive as a plot line.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Mass Effect 3 is the best out of all 3 on all fronts.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I've never played it, so I wouldn't know. Obviously.
Gameplay mechanics, story-wise, it's the top. Okay.
You mean you love the fact that
Andromeda?
it was just
What?
Wait, no, guys. Okay, I'll just start with Andromeda, and then we'll go from there.
No.
I actually liked Andromeda more than I liked 2 and 3.
Oh God. Everything that I've seen from Andromeda is that game is absolute garbage.
Its combat is like Andromeda is like Fallout 4.
Oh God.
The mechanics in the game system was fun, but the story and the models and everything was just god awful.
Is it even on like anything?
Yeah, but you have to get Origin.
Or should
Oh,
you can fit the first 2 Mass Effects on Steam.
oh, you can. Okay, good.
So that's why that's kind of the reason I never play Mass Effect 3.
Oh, and also
It's
one of the
sale.
best part is if you buy the first 2 on Steam and then you try to play the Origin one, you can't you can't use your previous save data.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
even find previous save data, copy it over to a relevant folder, and etc.
Well, you can do that. That's possible, but it's also
Yeah.
very convoluted because Origin loves to.
Oh, have I ever showed you like, so this is a long time ago, but I started following this Steam reviewer. He's got 100,000 followers. He's hilarious. He's my favorite, and it's Commander Shepard.
Oh,
Every single game on Steam, I have found a tax filing report 2018, and sure enough, below it is Commander Shepard. I am Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite game.
God.
yeah. That's it. That's the entire gig.
I
don't even
love
know
it.
that. I don't
Nice.
even know.
There you go.
Okay, last bit of shopkeeping
Okay.
for the general group here. Yeah, takeaways from this that we feel important. What did you like? What didn't you? First of all, aside from the class stuff we talked about.
I feel like it would have kind of been nice to know a little bit of what was going on before we made our characters, simply because I didn't get to use any abilities all game. And or just like unit variety. Like I think this would have been like a good third or fourth mission because of that. But
How do you mean?
I didn't get to like I don't think most of us got to shine at all, but either from bad rolls or from just not having any chance to shine. I tried to hack like 2 things, and that was my character, and I had a shotgun.
This one wasn't really about characters. This was about mechanics. So I am
Yeah,
aware
think
of
the
that one.
match too. I think we still need to read up on a couple things. The recoil one, I want to make sure we go over that again because it sounds really intense, you know.
Mhm.
Like shoot full auto, like just doing one action to auto fire gives that much recoil. Then you could theoretically shoot twice. And it's actually called full auto fire, where you do 3 rounds of auto fire in a full turn.
Yeah, I was
And
wondering why no one used that, but yes. I didn't know that.
so I feel like
I mean, I had a couple like shotgun things, but I avoided that because shotguns like kick and
yeah, I feel like the automatics recoil works differently than we did it. I'm not quite sure what to say about that.
Alright, we'll definitely look into that. That does bring up another point I wanted to say. I was totally willing to tell you guys more about what was going on in my before this, but no one was really talking to me.
feels bad. Okay.
So, I don't know why or what. I'm not gonna make a big deal of it, but part of the issue I have with Roll20 is that we're not local. This isn't face to face, so I can't really pull you guys aside to talk to you. So we gotta talk a little bit more thoroughly.
More communication.
I will say, never be afraid to PM me. I'm notoriously bad at responding to anyone unless it's through a text message, phone call, or Discord. If it's any form of other communication, Jaren knows this firsthand. I'm really bad at responding.
Okay, so I'll probably keep things out of the group if I need you specifically, but I am still on the group channel here.
Yeah.
If it's just a general question.
Yeah.
At everyone's also work occasionally, but yeah.
Wasn't really impressed with those, but anyway.
Okay.
Next session, I'll try and do a little bit more free roam and try and give you guys places to shine, but if I'm gonna give you real freedom, you'll have to take a bit more of my prompts, like I was doing with the park engagement. So I'm trying to find a balance there still as a GM, where you have a whole bunch of story points that you can go visit, and which one you do is on you, where you still feel like you have the autonomy to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I am working on that one. It's late, and that's all I really wanted to bring up today, so
Alright.
no one has anything else we can call tonight.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Don't make a new character. Hell yes.
Yeah, you're welcome to. Did we
move
want
on.
to do the higher stat points? Just for stronger
Uh,
characters from the start?
I was fine with 7 3d6 to be honest.
Okay.
So I'll just do those. I think, like I said, I just think it's really hard to get the stats I need for that class, so I'll be doing something different. Where I can take bad stats and not die.
Okay, sounds good to me. Just keep me informed of what you end up doing with characters.
Yeah.
Work their backstories in and plan your encounters around what you have, and we'll be all set.
Okay.
That's great.
Thanks, guys. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot of
Yeah.
fun, Jace.
All right.
No. Hello? All right. Stream for about 3 hours. I think I'll end it here. Yeah, I'll talk to you later.